Extreme Close-Up. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for video number 2 on this beautiful, pretty comfortable evening here in the Northeast. 71 degrees at almost 1 a.m. in the morning on this 1st of August. August the 1st, 2022. Thank you all for watching this time right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button in my pants down in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. Treat it like it's your fucking bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. And you don't have to unsubscribe and resubscribe, hit the bell again, and hopefully you get it that way. But whatever way you can watch my videos, hopefully you'll get the notifications that way, or just search my channel and my names, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So do it now. Like the video, like I said, like the video, stick it straight up, you know whose ass, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. That's pretty much it. Subscribe, follow me on social media, and all that good shit. Alright. Alright, everybody. Hope you had a great evening, a great day. And if not, well, fuck you. That's pretty much it. Kind of rainy here in the Northeast today. Very kind of blah. But now it's cleared up. It's going to be hot as fuck tomorrow. So, nice 80-degree day today. Tomorrow's going to be 91. Thank God the summer is going to be ending in about a month from now. But we'll see what happens with that. But in any event, hope you had a good day. And if you didn't, well, too bad for you. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, check out my video I did earlier in the evening talking about Ric Flair's last match and how cringe that was. Did a Raw preview talking about Bayley's new group Control and Io's Raw debut, which they bought tonight, running down a little bit of the card for Monday Night Raw. I'll give you like a little preview, and talking about Sasha and Naomi possibly coming back to the WWE pretty soon. But we'll see what happens with that, and we'll move on from there. So check it out. Link is in the gobbledygook in my pants down below. And that's pretty much it. And the chat room is wide open like Rebby Sky's legs. So if you want to come in, say hi. Say hi. If not, get the fuck out. But we all know who's watching. Because they have no fucking lives and they have no job. Well, they claim to have a job, but they're watching secretly while they should be working. But it is what it is, and that's that. I could, don't care. The same three assholes that have no lives and need to get their faces broken, but it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. They're gonna get their share of karma real soon. Because they're cowards and they're losers, but it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is Monday night, and it is, you know what that means. It is time for your late night, Monday Night Raw. Oh, you thought I was going to go, but I did. But wasn't a snooze fest tonight, but anyway, it's time for your Monday Night Raw review for August the 1st, 2022 from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. And boy, was the crowd fucking dead tonight. Jeez. But the WWE didn't have to pipe in sounds like they usually do when the crowd is dead. They had one of those house show feels tonight. It's like, oh, well, a house show sucks. No crowd noise, thank the Lord, but it is what it is. All right, so this is, like I said earlier in the night, that this is Triple H's first official show as the creative head of creative, I should say. I can't even get my words out, but it is what it is. So this is Triple H's first official show as head of creative. And we're going to see what happens with what he's going to do, the changes that he said were going to come. We saw a little bit at SummerSlam, not much, except for Bayley and Io and Dakota Kai, on the show, and then Edge comes back, whoop-de-goddamn do. And then, a couple of surprises here and there. Well, that's basically it. So that's that. There were rumors that Naomi and Sasha were going to be on. That didn't happen, even though they teased the rear view, and I kept saying that every fucking segment. We're going to put SummerSlam in the rear view. But it is what it is. And that's that. So this is the aftermath of SummerSlam. Now on the road to Clash at the Castle. Coming your way September the 3rd, 2022 from Drew McIntyre's hometown of Cardiff, Wales, in the UK. So, we already got one match announced. That's Roman Reigns versus Drew for the Undisputed title. See if anything else progresses as we are on the road to that pay-per-view. And other than that. Alright, so tonight was pretty solid in my eyes. I thought it was pretty decent. It wasn't great. And like I said, Hunter is going to build on things. It's not going to be like right away. So we're going to see some new things and new matches, hopefully. Not the same fucking match every goddamn week. Or on every pay-per-view. But, Hunter said during the tryouts on doing SummerSlam weekend that, he has big shoes to fill and he's going to need a lot of help. Obviously. So, gonna be a slow process, but we'll have to see what happens with that. And we'll move on from there. Alright. 2 people watching, and we all know who those people are. Hope you got your Jergens next to you, because you're jerking off to me right now, baby. Oh, that's the only pussy you're gonna actually get, and the only action you're gonna get. But I digress. Alright, so let's start this shindig, and let's not waste any time, because I got things to do, and I gotta go to sleep, and I got an actual job tomorrow. Gonna make my Monday like you wish you had, but you don't. And if you did, you still don't make more than me. But I digress on that. As we begin the first week of August. It's gonna be a good week. Lots of stuff. I got a lot of stuff planned this week, and this weekend, really. But see what happens with that. And we'll move on. And why did my notes just take a dump? Alright, it's okay. I thought my computer just went wacky, but it is what it is. That's it. Alright, so we are live from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, and as always, our commentary team on Monday Night Raw, the crappiest announced team in Raw history. We got Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and Byron Saxton. Boy, they need change. If Hunter wants to bring change, Hunter, call me. Or hit me up on Twitter, You follow me on Twitter, so. And you follow Joe Cronin, so me and Joe Cronin can just reignite Monday Night Raw on commentary, because we're legend. Wait for it. Gary. Legendary. We're more legendary than JD. JD sucks and he fucks his cat. But it is what it is. Fuck him. Fuck him and his Atlanta Braves. I hope they get swept tomorrow and Wednesday in Philadelphia. So when they come to face the Mets, hopefully when they sweep the Nationals, the next 2 games, the Mets will be up by 5.5 games. So even if the Mets get swept this weekend in the big 5-game series, the Mets will still be in first place. But it is what it is. 3.5 games up right now. The Mets won again today. 7 in a row. 28 games over 500. So fucking good. But tomorrow's the trade deadline, and we haven't seen shit. Except for the big man, Vogelbach. That's it. And since he's been in the lineup, 7-0. Buck knows what he's doing. Bucky boy knows what he's doing. Love it. Let's get more of it. Because now we're in the stretch run. August, and a big September coming. Especially the next 9 games after tomorrow and Wednesday. Big 9 games with those asshole douchebag Atlanta Braves who signed Austin Riley to a 10-year, $220 million contract. Big whoop for a piece of crap. That's what he is. The entire Atlanta Braves team are pieces of shit. Kind of like the Yankees, but at least the Atlanta Braves don't take steroids. They're just pesky and they annoy me to half to death. But it is what it is. That's it. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we open the show with a recap of SummerSlam. Everything that happened, Brock picking up the goddamn fucking ring with a tractor. Because he's a farmer. We saw Bianca Belair, and she plays with her hair. That's not even her hair, but she's Bianca Belair. Retained the Raw Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. And then Bayley coming back from a 1.5-year injury. A little over a year, I should say. And then Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Or Io Shirai, whatever you want to call it. Making their main roster debuts. And all that other good stuff that happened on the show. We just saw like a semi-video package with all that. Alright, then we go inside the Toyota Center. We start off the show with The Man! I'll still say The Man because she is The Man. Big time Becky Lynch. Comes out looking goddamn hot. Even if she's in an arm sling, because not selling, but found out today that she separated her shoulder. She's going to need surgery, so she's going to be out a couple of months. At least 4 months. With surgery and then rehab. So she's probably going to be out to the Royal Rumble, or at least by the Day 1 pay-per-view, January 1st, 2023. But we'll see what happens with that. So she comes out in, actually, normal clothes. Didn't have to steal from Lady Gaga's collection. Because we all know Seth and Becky do not go to the men's warehouse. Because when you do go to the men's warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee you. God damn, I wish that was my sponsor. I would get so much money right now. I gotta talk to the CEO. Anyway, we move on. So she comes out, and then we got a long video package about the whole match they had at SummerSlam, which wasn't that bad. Like I said, Bianca retained. Then we saw the return of Bayley, the debuts of Dakota Kai and Io Sky, Io Shirai. So finally, Becky gets on the mic, talks about knowing that she has remembered who she is, because she is The Man. So Becky talks about separating her shoulder during the match, but she knows she gave it her all at SummerSlam and knows that no man or woman defines her. She defines the man, and now we have to start a new era. The era of what? I don't know. But first, she wants Bianca to come out. So she calls out Bianca, and then on cue, Bianca comes out. She's Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. Let's leave her hair. She's Bianca Belair. Oh, sweet in my hair. Feels like that stupid song by Willow Smith. I whip my hair like a I whip my hair like a... Shut the fuck up. And speaking of, Willow Smith, speaking of Will Smith, that motherfucker came out with an apology that was so bad, I fucking laughed. I'm like, really, Will Smith? How fucking stupid you came out? Oh, I'm playing the victim! And then like, Chris Rock didn't even take your apology. It's like, oh, everybody's a victim. And then Will Smith, oh, maybe we'll get back together as friends sooner or later, or in the future. I'm like, yeah, right. I doubt Chris Rock and Will Smith will put this underneath the bed and become friends again. Not this year. Not for like another couple years, I'll say that. But Will Smith, your career is dead. It's more dead than Jada Pinkett Smith's fucking career. The last thing that Jada Pinkett Smith did that was good was Gotham. That's it. Everything else since, nobody cares. Even that Red Roundtable shit that she did with Kelly Osbourne, talking about Kelly's sobriety. I actually like that episode, but everything else, I don't give two shits. And I personally don't give two shits about Will Smith either. He's acted like a dumbass for a stupid, harmless joke. That's why people on the internet, celebrities, can't take a joke, no matter how bad it is. They take everything so fucking seriously, especially on this fucking website. I know 3 people that do that. I don't. I could care less about this fucking website, but I do this for fun. Just for me. I mean, it is what it is. I have a voice and I'm going to use it. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. That's that. Alright, so Bianca comes out and she says that, Becky, you are the man, and you have earned my respect. So they shake hands, they hug, everybody's hugging. Hey, give me a hug. So Becky, I think Becky said, hold it down, B. I'll see you when I come back, or something like that. But she'll be back in like 4 months. So Becky leaves. Bianca then talks about how much she respects Becky because she knows what Becky can do. Duh. Then talks about shaking hands and hugging at SummerSlam because there's mutual respect. And that means something these days. So that's that. And then we cut to the back where we see Control, which is a new group of Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Stupid fucking name. By the way, 425 hits in over 2 days. Real views, not from a stupid short about Kid Rock and fucking, that ugly fat bitch. She looked like Honey Boo Boo. That's not real views, dude. That's just getting clout views off the WWE. Great job. But anyway, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io are in the back. They beat the living crap out of Becky with a chair on the injured arm. And then we see Bianca kind of fall out of the ring, starts running to try to check on her, but it's too late. So then we see medics and some WWE officials come over to Becky to make sure she's okay. We all know she's not. Just to write her off TV. That's basically it. So we move on from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we'll move on from there. Alright, then we get a very nice video, and I personally like this video. Whoever made this decision, good job. We get a history of the United States title, narrated by JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, which shows a bunch of clips of champions over the years, like Harley Race, great champions. Harley Race, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Diamond Dallas Page, the master of the Diamond Cutter, bang! But he knows I do it much better. Right there, Dallas, you know I do it much better than you. Because it's the Gilmore Cutter, which is more devastating than the Diamond Cutter or the RKO. And I told him DDP himself, and he's like, oh, okay. He liked the tweet, so go figure. Because Randy fears me, I think. Every time I show him a picture of the RKO, the most famous RKO in history at WrestleMania 31, when he just launched Seth Rollins in the air, bang, RKO. I was like, dude, stop watching my tapes. He never replied back, bastard. He thinks he's great. I mean, he is great. Randy Orton is great, but he will never be as great as me because I do it Gilmore Cutter way better than the RKO. And I can hit it from anywhere and anyhow. I'm probably hitting it in your sleep. When you're going to sleep, I hit the Gilmore Cutter on you. That's why you won't wake up sometimes. When you do wake up, you're like, Just ask your women just ask your woman how when she wakes up in the middle of the night and her panties are wet. Bang! Right in their pussy. Ha ha! I digress. Let me move on. Clip it. I don't give a shit. Your girls know it's true. Anyway, so we get this history with, like I said, Diamond Dallas Page, Bret the Shitman Fart, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, woo, Nick Shabar, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, a big dream, barbecue sauce, not barbecue sauce, bacon baby, with barbecue sauce maybe, I don't know. You know, all the champs that used to hold the title, like Seth Rollins, Eddie Guerrero, used to have that, Eddie Guerrero, United States champion at El Paso, you know. El Paso, what? Anyway, you know, other great champs, they mainly showed Bobby Lashley, blah, 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 AJ Styles, you know, the phenomenal one, stuff like that. But this was a great video, going all the way back to the original days when it first came out in the NWA, I think even before the NWA, it was just a great thing to see from the old days up to now, the evolution, if you will, of the United States title. Which I still like. I like the look of the United States title. It looks great, like a modern day 2022 version. Well, remember back then, it just looked like the national title from the NWA. That's what it looks like. I mean, it looked like back in the day. Or what the national title looks like right now. It looked like the old school, you know, United States title. But it is what it is. But nice to see that. So maybe they're actually gonna make the titles mean something. Unlike what Vince used to do. Didn't give two shits about the United States title or the Intercontinental title. And partly the tag team title. All he cared about was the freaking heavyweight title. Didn't care about the women's division either. Now Hunter's there. Oh, he's gonna be like, we're gonna make these divisions just like mean something, and the belts mean something. Good. This was great. I gave it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 stars. Loved it. Didn't have to be narrated by JBL, even though he was a great United States champion. I would have thought they would have, like, if they would have gave like a United States champion, like maybe they did show Booker T, sucker. Hey, why didn't you show Scott Steiner? He was a United States champion. Big Papa Dump. But, you know, it is what it is. But still, great video. That's it. All right. We move on from there. So then we, where are we? I don't even know where we are. It's the Twilight Zone. All right, so we started off with match number 1, and we had 2 triple threat matches. On the evening, the winners of these matches face off later in the night, and the winner of that becomes the number 1 contender to Bobby Lashley's United States title, and they will face off next week on the program from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. No, they don't. Cleveland sucks. But I digress. Alright, so we get to the first triple threat match. We got the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on Mustafa Ali. Hey, there we have a Mustafa Ali sighting. Taking on The Miz. You know, coming off that horrible loss to Logan Asshole Paul. It is what it is. Alright, so we get to that. So we see The Miz has his ribs taped up. I didn't even know he got hurt during that match, but okay. Then we see a clip of Logan Paul beating the living crap out of him at SummerSlam. And then Logan Paul talking about how much he loves SummerSlam, promises to be back in a big way. He did a WWE exclusive, basically saying, hey, let's just finalize this fucking contract. I thought you did. Anyway, so Miz goes to the floor to start. Comes right back in, sends Ali into the middle turnbuckle. And then AJ gets sent into the corner as well. Then we get the running clothesline of Doom. Drops AJ again. Ali then gets knocked to the floor, leaving AJ to get belly to back suplexed by The Miz. Miz then hits the Miz DDT, finds Ali back inside, and then Miz continues his offense, does the Yes! Kicks at AJ's chest as he's just beating the living crap out of both men. I think this was on the outside. But anyway, they go back in. Ali sends Miz back to the floor. Gets kicked to the apron by AJ. Ali is back with a rolling neck breaker to AJ. Who reverse DDTs Miz at the same time. That was pretty nice. Miz then gets sent back to the outside. Like, get out of here, Miz. Which allowed him to break up the phenomenal forearm. Styles then sends Miz into the announcer table. Did it hit Byron Saxton? Damn. Damn it, somebody hit Byron Saxton and hurt him. Damn it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. So we move on from there. And then Ali comes off the top rope or the middle rope with a nice snap tornado DDT on AJ on the floor, spiking him on the floor. They go back in. Miz gives Ali the skull-crushing finale, but can't make the cover as his ribs were hurting still, so we get a delayed 2 count. Ali then gets a kick to the face, goes up top for the 450, and AJ grabbed him, I think, out of midair, or somehow, I don't know how he grabbed him, but he grabbed Ali, hits the Styles Clash onto him and The Miz. That was freaking, no pun intended, phenomenal. I was like, wow. So, 1, 2, 3, AJ Styles gets the win, and he moves on to face either Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer, Chad Gable, oh, thank you, or, what's the name, man? Dolph Ziggler. And we'll see what happens. That match is coming up a little bit later. But AJ gets the win. Match was alright. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. But great finish. Loved it. That's it. Alright, after that, we get a look back at what happened to Becky Lynch getting beat up by Bayley's Group Control. Get that. Then we see Becky in the trainer's room getting some ice on her shoulder. Obviously, just a final moment to see, hey, Becky, bye. See you in 4 months. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, then we see Bayley and company, Io and Dakota Kai. They're walking down in the back. And then Sarah Schreiber comes up to them asking, why did you do that? What the fuck's going on? Bayley says it's all about them. Kind of reminds me of somebody. And you'll see more about that in the future. So whatever that means. Then, the Usos put them up, like the prophecy, we the ones. So they come out, of a door, look at the locker room, or some door, I don't know. They come out, and Jay's, like, looking at Bayley, he's like, aren't you with Naomi? It was like Jimmy. Whatever. Anyway, Jay likes what he sees because, Bayley was looking hot with that badunk-badunk. Well, or maybe he was looking at Io. Don't you be looking at my chick. Don't you be looking at my chick there, Jay Uso, you son of a bitch. I will fuck you up. I don't care if we are the ones. I will fuck you up touching my third wife like that and looking at her that way. Only I can do that. Because Io knows who the master is. I like cats. I know you do. You like hot dogs, too. Ha! So it's my dog. My long dog. But that is what it is. Alright, I'm going nuts. Alright, so the Usos come in, and we see Control going into the whatever door was. And then the Usos go down the hall, or go down wherever they were going. Sarah Schreiber runs up to them and says, hey, can we talk? Can we talk? Like Joan Rivers, God rest her mighty soul. So the Usos promised to keep the tag team belts later on tonight against the Mysterios. So running that back from like last year. But it is what it is. That's going to be the main event of the show, and we'll see what happens with that. But we all know who's going to win that. Obviously. Because we the ones. And that's pretty much it for that. All right, so I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars, and we will move on. All right, we got Will, my good buddy Will Rally Sport Rally in the chat. Did I give you a wrench? I did not give you a wrench. I thought I did, but I'll give it to you anyway. But I will digress on that. Alright, let me just check something real quick, 'cause I think I messed up something. No, I did not. Okay, gotta make sure of something. I'm sorry, I thought I gave you one before there, dude. But now you have one, so accept it. Accept your challenge. You have been knighted. You have been knighted by the prophecy. Or whatever. But you get your wrench. So don't abuse it, because I will take that back. And I will block your motherfucking ass. But you're a good guy, so there was no reason to take your wrench. A wrench? That's an old joke, by the way. When I say that, a wrench? Why do I say that? Because back in my day, I used to go, there was a church around the corner from me. It's not there anymore, because it caught fire a few years ago, and then it had to be torn down. Which sucks. Because that was my, one of my childhood churches I used to go to. There was a Catholic church, like 3 blocks away from where I used to live with my parents. And then on the next block, there was a Christian Episcopalian church that my friend Alex and his family were, and blah blah blah. So I went there from my high school days up until partly my college days, and a little bit beyond that. I stopped going in 2012 because I moved to Casa del Gilmore, far away from there, like 20 minutes away walking. But in any event, during that time, we had Bible study and Sunday school. I don't know why they had Sunday school for adults like me, and I'm like 20, 30 years old going to Sunday school with the little kiddies, you know. And some of the teenagers, you know, my friend Alex's brothers, who were like in their, one was in his teens, early 20s, and the other one was like near his 30s, and my friend Alex was like around my age, so blah blah blah. Long story short, we had adult Sunday school and then kids Sunday school right before usually it was during the service, which I thought was dumb. You have the service, and then the pastor comes to do his sermon, and then it's like adults may be seated, kids go to Sunday school. I'm like, what? I want to hear the rest of the service. I want to hear the sermon. Come on. That was kind of dumb. We have to wait. We had to go in the back of the church, and then go downstairs to like a room, and then we talk about God and Jesus Christ and all that good stuff during the service, and then 15, 20 minutes later, we have to come back. I felt like we were interrupting the service. I thought it was really dumb. But then that kind of changed, and then Sunday school was at 9:30 in the morning, which pissed me off, because I had to wake up at 9, just get dressed just for church, go to Sunday school for an hour. Did that for a couple of years, but it is what it is, you know, learn about God. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make with Wrench was we were doing a play, and one of my friend Alex's cousins was playing a part in the production play, whatever it is, and one of his lines was Wrench, like I think it was about Jesus and giving him the gifts and stuff like that. So one was like a guitar, so I played the part of the person giving the guitar out. So I took one of my friend Alex's old school acoustic electric guitars, and brought it over. We did that whole thing, and then his cousin played the part of them giving a wrench. He goes, a wrench? So that's what it is. I mean, I don't go to church that much anymore because it is what it is. I mean, there's a church like 2.5 blocks away from me. I mean, I could go, but I just decided to stay home and watch Joe Osteen, who was a great man, great speaker. Talks about Jesus Christ, praise the Lord. I've been watching Joe Osteen since really December. He is a great man. That guy, I mean, that guy's kind of like made me feel born again. I feel like a born again Christian. Blah, 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 blah. You know, so I've been watching Joe Osteen religiously. I subscribe to his channel, and, you know, here is, watch him on TV every Sunday at 11:30 on Channel 4, or you just YouTube it, Joe Osteen, and you can watch him religiously. So that kind of got me back into being with the Lord and praising the Lord and praying to God, blah, blah, blah. So I was doing that during my really rough period last year going into this year. And, you know, because I was in a really dark place and I needed, you know, God. So one of my uncles texted me saying, "Oh, you should watch this guy." So sent me a video about Joe Osteen. I watched the video, and ever since, I've been watching Joe Osteen almost all the time. And then you know, I started praying a little bit more. Prayed for my health. Prayed for good things to happen. And as soon as this year started, really not even this year started, back in September, good things started to happen. You know, with my jobby job and all the good stuff. And then in February, I got a promotion at the job I'm working at now, and I'm making a lot more money than I used to be making. So I'm having a pretty good year so far. I've had some ups and downs, but still making the most of this year, and I have to thank God for that. That's all that matters. God is protecting me from these evil people. We know who they are. You know, they need God to protect them from guys like me and Chase and Will. I mean, God forbid, you know, they still messing with us. But eventually, they will get karma, and it's not going to be good for them. Do all the videos you want. We don't give two shits. Keep harassing us. Keep bringing family into this, and sending food to Chase or food to other people, using different numbers, and you can't even use your fucking real number. That will put you in jail. I'll tell you that right now. You want to keep fucking around and finding it and thinking you're big and bad, it's not going to work. Because you're going to meet the wrong person on YouTube or in real life, and then it's over for you. I know I talk a big game, and I know like one day I might get my ass kicked, but it ain't going to be by one of you douchebags. I'll tell you that right now. Not some fat, ugly dolphin who has Down syndrome. Not some schmuck from Rhode Island. And not an ugly-looking, Uncle Fester-looking douchebag from the UK. Not gonna happen. I don't care what anybody says. But you want to keep fucking around with my family, with Rose's family, with Chase, or his family now, and with anybody else, I'll say right now, you might not think this is funny, but we come up to your face, it's not going to be funny. Bunch of Muppets you are. Or Moppets, if you're in the UK. But sooner or later, you're going to learn respect. And you're going to wish you did not fuck with any of us online or in real life. Bottom line. That's all I got to say about that. That's why I'm kind of steering away from these idiots. But they're still hounding me, hounding Chase, hounding other people like ITB, a good guy, that don't even belong in the equation. And then just stupidity with these people. Sending pizzas to Chase using my old number, or one of my family members' numbers. I mean, really? You do know that the pizza places can trace the order. They can trace the IP of the sender. They don't have to do it through the phone, because I don't know why these pizza places don't fucking screen their calls and their online orders. If they see, like, oh, you live in Texas and somebody ordered from New York, let's not put a light bulb in your head. It's like, maybe this is a fake order. But they don't give two shits. They're making money. They're making the pizza, you know. They don't give two shits. But I feel bad for the drivers that have to go to people's houses and say, hey, did you guys order a pizza? You know? And then, like, no. And then they're wasting their time. They're wasting their gas money. Just because some douchebag from Massachusetts sends a fucking pizza to you. So fucking stupid. And really, they should be locked up for that. But I don't think there's any laws in New York State or, I don't know, Texas or Jersey or whatever about that shit. They're just letting it happen. That's why doxing is a crime, and you're harassing these people, and you can get in trouble for that. Don't think you can't, because you can. You don't see me or Chase or anybody in the prophecy doing that shit. You know, we could and reverse it on you because you deserve it, but we're not going to do that. Because we're classy, unlike you dumbasses. Fuck you guys. The three schmucks. But it is what it is. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. We'll move on. Alright, so, yeah. The whole wrench situation was just funny. Funny, church stuff. Back in the day. Yeah. Alright. So we move on from there. Alright, so Will Rally, my good buddies here. Dude's getting close to 100 subscribers right now. Very nice. Very nice. By the way, you're welcome. But, you know, put up some good stuff today. Always put some good content. Talk about wrestling and football and other stuff, which is good. You know, variety's good. I do that too sometimes, but it is what it is. But hopefully you get to 100 and just don't forget me. Don't forget me, dude. Please don't. But I digress. Anyway, he says hi. Well, how? Raw was good. Triple H in charge. So good compared to Vince and Bruce. It wasn't that bad tonight. It wasn't that bad. But their changes are coming. You just gotta give it some time. I know it's not gonna be overnight. But tonight's show felt a little bit better than the last 5 months with Vince and Bruce at the helm. But still, for the fucking Houston, wake the fuck up. I mean, do you just wake up when you go to the Astros games? That's the only good team in Houston? Pretty much. Pretty much the Astros, or the assholes we call them, are the only good thing in Houston. The Texans stink. The Rockets stink. The NBA team in Houston stinks. What else is there in Houston? The Texas Rangers, they play in Arlington, which sucks too. And we all know Dallas sucks. And you know my good buddy Prince Idol lives in Dallas. Should really be moved back to New York. Move up north, dude. Move up to my area. Move back up to New York and be with me and Lauren. Miss Woods. By the way, alright, Lauren got a little pissy with me today because we had a little argument on Chase's stream. Blah blah blah. It was mindless stupidity, but Chase wanted something to happen, and somebody did something. I'm not gonna go into that. And then Lauren deletes the person's comment. I'm like, what are you doing? He said don't delete anything. So Lauren's like, don't start me today. I guess Lauren was on her period. It is what it is. These women fucking just... They don't have to be on their period or menopause in Rose's case. They get mad at you for just a simple fucking thing. These women these days, man, you just want to not smack them around, but tell them stop, shut up, period dragon. Stop being on your period, you red mist period dragon, like Grimm's Toy Show used to say. Boy, did he treat his ex-wife Barbara like shit. Dollcat treated her like shit, and I'm glad that she got rid of him. I'm glad she got rid of him, and now it's with a new guy. Seems happy with that guy. And now Dave Grimm is now with Quarantina, getting married. I don't know when that marriage is, that wedding is going to be, and I personally don't care. I don't think that's going to last. I tell you right now, I don't think Dave and Tina are going to last like at least 2, 3, 4 years. They have kids? Great. Fine. More power to them. I just don't think they're going to last that long. That's just my opinion. But to each their own. I mean, if me and Rose are going to be together for 14 years and fighting almost all the time, then Dave and Tina can be together for 30 years. And Tina gets, starts yelling at Dave, and then next thing we know, on Grimm's, one of Grimm's channels, where we're like, stop yelling at me, you red mist period dragon. All over again, deja vu. And who knows, Dollcat's new boyfriend will probably feel the wrath. I mean, I felt the wrath of, who for 14 goddamn years. And I still love it. But I digress. It is what it is. We'll move on from there. But yeah, Raw's been, Raw was decent tonight. Let's just hope SmackDown is good. SmackDown did 2.2 million in the ratings. Rampage, Rampage did, what did they do? 369,000 views. Ouch! And Rampage is live this Friday. Could they pick it up this week? And then Saturday, they're going to be in the ratings 3 times this week. Dynamite Wednesday night, which should be pretty damn good, hopefully. Hopefully get more than they got last week. What they got, 960-something K. Hopefully this week they'll bounce up to maybe 1 million. We'll see. Then you got Rampage live on Friday. And then Saturday, Battle of the Belts 3, which is taped. Saturday, what time is that? Saturday at 8, I think. So it'll be it. So you got a whole fucking week of videos from me this week. Holy shit. Maybe Sunday I might take the day off. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But yeah, got tonight, tomorrow NXT, Dynamite. Then I might do a open forum, just a random open forum stream on Thursday for TSL 28. Then Friday night, SmackDown and a live Rampage review. And then Saturday, hoping to maybe get that Battle of the Belts 3 review. That would be on the Peter Gilmore channel. So check it out. And that's pretty much it. There's supposed to be a block party on Saturday around my area. But it's supposed to rain, so if it rains, I think it's gonna cancel it till maybe Sunday, which I hope it is Sunday, or they're gonna change it to next weekend. But I'll be out of the house by then. But because I'm going to WW next Saturday, so I'm not doing any videos obviously on that Saturday because you don't want to hear banging, blasting, freaking music outside, even if it's corny fucking hip hop. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to have finally after like 2 years, we're going to have a block party around my area. That'll be nice, the kiddies come and the inflatable bounce houses, and sometimes they have people come in for the kids and paint their faces and stuff. There's a DJ, one of my neighbors DJs and stuff like that. Good time. Sometimes a couple of years they had an actual band playing some rock and roll. One year they were in front of my house, and I was like, oh god, I wanted to do a video. I'm like, I can't do the video because I'm playing fucking bombastic rock and roll. But, you know, that's why when they do the block party, there's a pay-per-view, I have to do it really late at night. Fuck that. But it's always nice to have a block party once in a while. Especially in the summer. Usually it's during the summer, but it is what it is. Alright, enough talk about that shit. We'll move on. Edge speared Dominic Mysterio out of his boots. Wow, looked amazing. Yeah. I knew it was coming, too. I knew it was coming. Because Edge was just, like, waiting for Finn Balor to get up, and I was like, I bet you he's gonna hit Dom. I bet you he's gonna hit Dom, and then, BAM! He hit Dom, and Dom's, like, freaking insides exploded. And I was thinking, like, Ray would go up to Edge and, like, what the fuck you do to my son? And then Eddie Guerrero was, like, looking down, like, you stupid pedo, what are you doing to my son, ese? You lucky I'm gay to come down and beat you up, ese pedo. You pendejo. That's my son, ese. I mean, Edge did fight Eddie Guerrero back in the day. Very good matches, too. But I digress. But yeah, I mean, he speared Dominic out of his fucking boots. And Dominic was like in so much pain. And you know he has broken ribs. You know. Because there was like 2 medics like right there. And they came to look at Dom. Dom was like, oh. And then Ray's just there. I was like, where the hell did fucking Edge go? I think Edge talked to Ray after what happened. And then we didn't see where Edge went. We're like, where the hell did fucking Edge go? But I know it's like, you know, it's an honest mistake, but I think it's going to lead to Edge and Finn Balor at Clash of the Castle, which will be a great match. But it is what it is. We'll get to Edge in a second. Let's finish these comments. Rowley says, no wrench. You don't like me. Ha ha ha. I don't like you. You're a good guy. How can I not like you? I mean, you are from the UK, so, I mean, there's not a lot of people from the UK that I like. But a select few. Like Kevin, my good buddy Kevin Daddy, you. I think, I obviously know my tennis, I think, is from the UK, or he's from Australia. I forget where he's from, but, you know, there's certain people from the UK that I actually can tolerate. Other than that, I personally don't give 2 shits about the other people from the UK, and there's some people from the UK that really are really ugly. Especially Uncle Fester, but we all know that. But, and there's other people that are from Ireland that I don't even like either. But General Jerry and my good buddy The Shield of Ballycastle, those people I love from Ireland. But I love people from all walks of life. I mean, I have fans that watch from India, from Australia, from Japan, #1 forever. I have people from Africa watching. You know, when you go into your analytics and you go to your lifetime views and the geography part of the analytics section. I mean, I looked, I'm like, wow, I have people from like Israel watching, from Iraq, from Iran, Saudi Arabia. I'm global. I mean, you guys could be too, but I mean, I have a lot of percentage people. My percentage from like overseas is just crazy, especially from England, because they love me there, don't you? That's why you're on my dick for 13 years. Especially one guy, but it is what it is. We'll move on. But yeah, you got your wrench. You're welcome. It says, you did, but it gone. Thanks. How could it be gone? That makes no sense. How can I give you a wrench and then it's gone? I'm the only person that can get rid of the wrench. Unless YouTube did that. So blame YouTube. Don't blame me, because I never took your wrench, dude. So, and that goes for all my mods. If your mod powers go, I did not take your wrench. It's just YouTube being YouTube. But it is what it is. So that's that. So you got it back. That sounds bad. Set on fire. Jeez, yeah. Electrical fire, too. Not the first time. It happened once, in the kitchen area. They dealt with that. They had to rebuild a little bit. And then like about a couple years go by, and then it happened again. And it got so bad they had to tear the whole back of the church down. Then eventually the entire church is gone. I thought they were going to tear it down and rebuild it. That's why the church went to the Catholic church. That's a couple blocks away from my parents. I used to go to. They did that, and then now I don't even know if they do services anymore. I think my best friend Alex's dad retired as a pastor, reverend. So I don't know if they even go to church. And if they do, it's probably somewhere in Canarsie. They moved to Canarsie, but my best friend Alex moved from when he lived in Queens. Now he lives on Long Island, Oceanside. I think he lives in now. But it is what it is. I have some good memories of going to church and everything. I had to actually do a sermon of my own back in the day. It was like every year during they had like Youth Sunday where they recognized the youth and for that, and during the sermon one of the kids would go up to do a sermon, talk about faith and stuff like that. So I had to do I had to do that. I can't even talk. I did all that. And I was nervous, public speaking is not my forte, even though I'm talking to you fuckers. I mean, because I'm talking to my phone, even though I'm projecting myself to you spiritually through YouTube. And, I got the cat right here, too. But, public speaking is not my forte. I get nervous, I have to look down at my notes when you're not supposed to do that, but... And I took a class in college, public speaking, and got a freaking C in that class because the professor was an asshole. And we had like 4 speeches to do. We had to dress up, suit and tie, and looking dapper and all that shit. First two speeches, I didn't do that great. I still got a good grade, but not as good as I should have got. But then the third speech came, and I was talking about JFK and some gun laws, actually. And I went in nervous, and this back in the day when I was with my ex, Ashley Marie, she helped me a lot with my projects in college because she was so knowledgeable and everything. Blah 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 blah. But so I went into my speech, had my index cards already, put them down, didn't even look at them. Didn't look at them, except for maybe a couple times because I had to make sure I was talking about what I'm talking about. But I got an A on that. Fucking perfect A. Loved it. And then the final presentation for the final, we didn't have to dress up or anything. We were just shooting the shit. So I was talking about, some random stuff. I got an A on that, but... Still, it was a tough course. I'll say that. College was tough. But still, I came out of it with a 4.0 education. Like Chad Gable. But it is what it is. But yeah. Public speaking was not my forte, but it is what it is. But I have a good voice. That's why I used it for radio, because I'm a former college radio DJ. I still work in the music business, working in the music business. I'm not gonna tell you where. Some of you might think it was from that old radio record company. Don't work there no more. I work in a different place now. Working in music, helping out, going to gigs and stuff like that. Once in a while. Last week, actually, I went to help out my friends. They were recording their new album and everything, so I was like helping out record the audio and stuff, jamming in here and there, tuning the guitars, stuff like that. And I got paid for it too, not from the band, but from the company I work for. Good times. Playing that bombastic rock and roll. Good shit. Good shit. So if you think I don't have a job, I got a job. I might work from home, but there's days I go out into the city and I have to do my job. I don't just stay home all day doing nothing. I have an actual job. I do my job on the computer and everything. I don't go on YouTube and do all that. That's not my job. I have Zoom meetings and stuff to do, you know. And then the only time I actually do go on YouTube is during my lunch break. Because like a major story happened, you would see me on my lunch break. But it is what it is. Like I said, I make more than you in an hour. I don't work a lot because I'm working part-time at the moment. The position I'm working for is part-time, but I can apply for full-time hours, like 35, 40 hours a week, 5 days a week, off on weekends and holidays. It's good. I get paid every goddamn week, which is great. Get to pay my bills, not have to worry about anything. I know bills piling up, as always, you know, rent and the rich man's cable, the rich man's internet. Even though I don't even pay a lot for internet now. Now with the, I don't pay a lot for the internet. I used to pay a lot, but now I don't. I don't pay that much for the rich man's cable. About like $80 to $85 for rich man's cable, and I'm paying like $50 for internet. Good deal. And now I have my own phone line. So I used to be, I was on a plan with my phone that I paid $55 a month because it was, I was on a plan, so I had to pay that a month. Now I'm on my own plan, and now I'm paying $70 a month, and that's just $70 exactly. No fees, nothing like that. Unlimited talk and data and all that shit. Good shit. So I don't pay bills. I pay bills. I don't have a job. I got a job. What are you guys doing? Jerking off to me while you're at work, most of you. But it is what it is. That's that. But yeah, I miss that place. Now it's I don't know what it is now. I don't know if they're building condos or what the fuck they're doing with that place, that thing. It was a good times from like my college days up to a few years, like 10 years ago. Good times. They had church trips. We went to Virginia Beach a couple times. We went to they used to go to Florida on cruises, but I never went on those. Yeah, I only went on one trip. No, 2 trips actually. A couple trips actually. They had church picnics. We went to Long Island. That was always fun. It was boring, but then we went to Virginia Beach for a church picnic. Not church picnic. Sorry, a church trip. We went to like Busch Gardens and Washington Zoo, stuff like that. And the hotel was like right across the street from a mall, which was nice. So like, we would go back to the hotel after a while. Then the mall was still open. Went to the mall, and I went into like record stores and bought a whole ton of fucking tapes because I had the money and everything. Good stuff. And then they had a pool, and then we were just hanging out in the pool. And everything, had my boombox. I had like a radio I bought with me, and we were at the pool playing. I had the freaking tape thing, and playing like, back in the day I was playing like MC Hammer shit, like too legit to quit, stuff like that. And then I bought like Pink Floyd stuff. Kind of freaked out my roommates. I was rooming with my best friend Alex and his brothers and his cousin. And I'm in the shower and I put the radio in the shower and I'm blasting Pink Floyd or Ozzy or Slayer, something like that. And I come out and they hear me singing in the shower. It's just embarrassing, but but good times. I come out and then they say, "Pete, what the fuck was that?" I'm like, "What? That?" Like, what? It's like, that music. That was not music. I'm like, shut up! It's like, shut up and listen to Slayer, asshole. bonded by blood, No, not bonded by blood. That's Exodus. So like, I'm like raining blood. If you don't like Slayer, fuck you. Go listen to Justin Bieber and jack off. We'll move on. Yeah, we'll move on. All right, let me get to these comments. I went to that when I was little. Sunday school too. Didn't we all go to Sunday school back in the day? Most of us went. Most of us did. I mean, I went to Catholic school for a couple years. Didn't like it. With the nuns and everything. Ugh. Bad times, And yes, they still do the whipping, the paddle. You acted up. Back! Right in the ass. And all about that back in the day in kindergarten, first grade. Oof. I hated Catholic school. I hated it. And then, yeah, I got out of Catholic school and went to public school in 4th grade. I almost got left back in 3rd grade, but I went to summer school. Took a math test, breezed through that. Then it was like, hey, you go to grade 4. So then I left Catholic school, went to public school for 4th and 5th grade. And then I went to junior high school. Then high school, and beyond, we move on from there. But I hated Catholic school. Hated it. Back in the day when it was a little bitty hoaxer dude. That's that. And we move on. I've not been to church for ages myself. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like I said, I mean, there's a church like 3 blocks away from me I could go to if I wanted to, but I just decided to just stay home. I'm lazy. I know God doesn't like that, but there's another church like about a mile away from me on the other side of town I could go to, but I just don't really like going to church that much. I know you're supposed to praise the Lord, the Jesus Christ, every Sunday. Now read your Bible, But I just haven't gone. I think the last time I actually went into a church was for my grandfather's funeral. My mom's father, my grandpa, my nonna, if you're Italian. And yes, I am Italian. Fucking people saying I'm not Italian. Fuck you. If people that know my last name, my real last name, which I'm not going to say because no need to know it, but people that know it because they dox, but it is what it is. That name is Italian from the island of Italy that got destroyed by a volcano. I just use Peter Gilmore as my stage name, which is Irish, and I'm part Irish. But I don't consider myself full Irish or half Irish. I'm full-blooded Italian. But still, it is what it is. I'm mostly Italian, but I'm Italian and Irish on my mom's side. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's it. Rose is even Italian too. Oh yeah, she is. Some of you have seen her and you're like, she's not Italian, she's Mexican. Yeah, she is Mexican. She's Irish and Mexican, so. Oh, not Irish, sorry. Italian and Mexican. And I love her. Ah, she looks like Shrek. Well, you look like a dolphin. I don't know why I did that. It's late. You look like a dolphin with Down syndrome. No wonder your face looks like it got caved in. Oh boy. Anyway, we move on from there. Let's move on. Some people go all the time to church every Sunday. Yeah, they do. They do because they have to praise the Lord. But some people don't want to go to church every Sunday. I did that back in the day. I used to go almost every Sunday. Because I don't want to have, Like, I don't want to be home and then like 1 o'clock comes, I go outside, my friends are coming home from church, like, hey, Pete, why didn't you go to church today? I'm like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. I woke up late, what do you want me to do? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Joe Osteen, he called, is he? It's Joe Osteen. Osteen. You can look it up on YouTube. Joel Osteen. It's Joel. Not Joel, but Joel. Joel. Osteen. Osteen. Go look him up. Subscribe to his channel and tell him Peter Gilmer sent you. Great stuff, great messages, good services. They have live shows during the weekend. Good stuff. Just great stuff. Praise the Lord. Alright. Cool. Well done promotion. That's awesome stuff. If you have a good job, better pay. You're damn right. You have a good job and you're making good money. More power to you. Doesn't matter if you're working 10 hours a day. Not 10 hours a day. 10 hours a week. 20 hours a week. 30, 40, 50. Some people work like 100 hours a week. That's crazy. But they get paid. They get paid a lot. Especially if they're like a manager or they have like an executive type job. But I mean, it is what it is. During the week, some people they work bi-weekly. They work like 35, 40 hours a week. 1 week, and then the next week they're working like 30 hours a week. In total, they're working 70 to at most 80, 90 hours a week, depending on how many hours you actually work. You know, you could have a full-time job, which is usually around 7, 8 hours with a break, usually, depending on your job. If the manager gives you a fucking break, sometimes my last job, sometimes I would never get a break. I'm working like 7, 8 straight hours without a break. I'm tired. I'm like, I need a break. I gotta take a shit, you know? I'm working 7 straight hours at my whatever, and I can't get a goddamn break. Or even if I'm just working like 4 or 5 hours, they only give me like a 15-minute break, which sucks. Because I have to go, clock out. Usually when you take a 15-minute break, hey, Pete, take a 15-minute break. You don't have to clock out usually. 30-minute, when you have a full break, about 30 minutes usually. But I had a job where I had an hour break. So, work 7 hours a day. Well, like from like 8:45 in the morning to like 5, sometimes 6. And I had an hour at lunch, so I usually work 7, 8 hours a day still. That was back in the day, but at my current job, I can go on break whenever I feel like it. I can work at 9 o'clock, and I can take a break at 4 o'clock right before I leave. But it's like, you know, I usually don't take breaks at like right before I leave, but I usually take it between 12 and maybe at most 3 o'clock. Because it is what it is. Good stuff. Good pay, too. Good pay. More than minimum wage. Which, in New York, is about $15. I make way more than that. But it is what it is. Good pay, good job. And if you got 1, 2 there, wheelhouse with Rally, good for you. Make the money, and that's it. Anyway. Sad Jesus, I can't be bothered with hassle crap of that Pete. Yeah, the drama shit. I understand. I can't deal with it either sometimes. I can't. 13 goddamn years. Actually, speaking of that, next Tuesday, 13-year anniversary on this fucking website. Gonna have a big live stream. Don't know what time. Probably right before NXT. Yeah, probably between 4 and 6 o'clock. We're gonna do a big live stream, open forum. I'm gonna even put sub-only mode on because I know I really don't care if the trolls come in and bombard me with bullshit. I don't care. Not gonna ruin my day, my 13-year anniversary. You know. Some people don't last 13 years, but I'm one of the longest members of that so-called community called the YWC. One of the pillars of the YWC, next to people that are gone, like WJ, who became mental, Gemini, who's still around here and there, Boston Fan 79, he's here once in a while, not much anymore, and General Jerry, who's on and off. The pillars of the YWC. I mean, there are others like Spinnernet, but he gone. Shoe Slayer, he gone. Well, he's still around. I have seen some of his videos. He's still around, but not the same Shoe Slayer we all know and love. I mean, some of the old school guys are gone. They're done. I could retire now and just not go on video sharing sites like Twitch or Odyssey or BitChute or whatever. I can just spend my time doing nothing, but I choose to do YouTube because it's a hobby. Hobby. I don't do this for my health. It's a job, like some people think it is, because it's not, because you're not getting paid. I mean, you can get paid, with donations and stuff, but it's not a job. You're not actually getting a check. You don't have a boss. And if you think Susan's your boss, you're really fucked up. I wouldn't want to work under a fucking cunt like that. Jesus Christ. No. Fuck Susan and fuck her team of monkeys that can't run the fucking website correctly. Kind of like the idiots from Google. But yeah, drama is just drama on this fucking website. And YouTube can't do anything about it. They just let the inmates run this fucking place. That's why you have people doxing people's phone numbers and harassing them, harassing their jobs and sending food to people. Like, that's not how a website works. Facebook. Right there's Zucky fuck. And Twitter, Instagram. Taking people's freedom of expression and freedom of speech away. Kind of like YouTube does. It is what it is. I mean, these people, they take videos and they think they're all big and bad, and then they complain when their video gets taken down for a privacy complaint. You stole the fucking video without consent. Even though people say, oh, it's on a public platform, I can do whatever I want. No, you can't. It's called copyright. It's called invasion of privacy. You cannot do that. I don't care if it's a creative, it's for criticism. Don't do it. And if you want to be a baby and like, oh, he's sending me privacy complaints, he's a pussy. Yeah, I might be a pussy, but I get a lot of it. Ask your mom and ask your girlfriend. They love my long dick style. I thought we have more. Okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah. But yeah, drama tube. In the YDC, the YouTube drama community. Not the YWC anymore, it's the YDC. These people are just fucking idiots. Drama. Every freaking video, every freaking live stream. Drama. But drama gets a lot of views. I know that firsthand from way back in the day when I first started YouTube. I wasn't even doing drama back in the day, and then I got into a group called Pro Wrestling Passion, which is basically talk about wrestling, like wrestling shooters, like we all know and love, right? Then got into fights with the YWC Holocaust and the 9/11 crew and just ridiculous retards. I got into that thing, started doing drama videos, which got me a lot of hits and a lot of subs back in the day on my original Human Killer 99 channel. But, and really, I kind of regret even doing those videos. Even though it got me a lot of hits and subs, but still, I didn't want to get subs through drama. I wanted to get subs through wrestling talk. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. But that's back in the past, and I personally don't care. I just do this for fun now. We'll move on. Annoying Muppets hope it's not me, douchebag from UK. No, it's not you. Not you. You're not a douchebag and you're not a Muppet. Just those 3 idiots that watch me religiously and jerk off to me. One looks like Uncle Fester, one looks like a fucking dolphin, and the other one is fake. David! But it is what it is. That's that. Some people annoying lost me ordering pizza and send it to your house for a joke. Oh my god, how sad is that? Yes. That started in 2011. With that shit. I didn't get any of that back in the day. I mean, maybe once or twice, but it was just like random, like one time it happened, way back in the day. And then it caught up to me again in 2021, those 3 fucking idiots. And yes, it's you. Don't give me that shit. Oh, you don't know it's us. You can't prove it's us. Yeah, we can. We can. Because we don't know it's you three or more fucks. That's all you can do, is just do that shit. Think you're big and bad. And personally, you 3 fuckers can go fuck yourselves in a circle jerk with a spike colonic shoved up your fucking ass and then stick it right through your mouth. To the point where you fucking choke and bleed. So that's what you are, 3 fucking homos. That work under another schmuck, but we don't care about him. Nobody cares about that guy anymore. He thinks he resurrected his fucking YouTube channel. Still the same schmuck we all know and love. We all know who he is. We're not going to say who he is, but you know who he is. We all know who he is. Monkey Boy, Blue Chew guy. That's all I can say about that. We'll move on. But yeah, that's shit with the pizzas, to sending people to their houses using fake numbers or people's family members' numbers and your number. It's so fucking stupid. It's harassing these innocent fucking people that work in these restaurants and pizza places and all this shit. It's just stupid. And eventually, that's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. And it is what it is. I just don't understand why these people have to get family involved. Even if we leave comments saying, "Oh, go fuck your mom," go fuck your dad. Your mom should have swallowed before she had sex with your dad, or while she had sex with your dad, or something like that. Yeah, then they go low below the belt and they start bringing family members and they're going on their Facebook pages and shit, getting them involved and harassing them. Because they think they're big and bad when they're not. It's so fucking stupid, man. They should be fucking arrested for that shit. I don't do that shit. I don't call somebody else's fucking family members or anything like that. I'm not the kind of guy to do that shit. I'll shoot the shit and I'll say whatever the fuck I want. If I say, "Oh, your mom should have aborted you," or something like that. Or like Christian would say, "You raised a piece of shit." I would say that to somebody. It's like, you raised a piece of shit. The way that he's acting on you online and in the real world, probably does that in the real world too. Who knows? I don't act like that in the real world. I don't even act like that on YouTube. I'm just playing a character. Not even a character per se. I'm just being me. I'm being real. And if you people don't think I'm being real, then you got problems. See, 4 people watching. We don't know who those are. Go to bed, asshole. Like you have a job to do. Oh wait, I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, but you know what you're gonna be doing tomorrow? thinking of me and jacking off. Just when I do my NXT review. Or any of my videos. You're always fucking here because you love me so much. And I'm gonna haunt him. I'm gonna haunt him every freaking day and they can't do anything about it. I personally don't care. Thank you for the free view, asshole. Tell your mom I said hi. Or tell your mom, your girlfriend, your grandma that I say hi too. I'll see them in their dreams. But I digress. But yeah, fuck these motherfuckers who do that shit, sending food to people and having to go below the belt just because we're ripping you a new one. You know, if you can't leave people alone, then get the fuck off the internet. We don't have nothing to do with you anymore. Get off our channels. Get off fucking YouTube. Get off the fucking internet. Go do something else. Go watch fucking granny porn for all I care, or gay porn, which most of you watch. We all know the biggest one that watches gay porn. Yep, you do. You do. Grinder! But it is what it is. Clip all of it, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Do 150 fucking videos with memes with my face on it, or my girlfriend's face on it. I don't give a shit. It's gonna go bye-bye anyway. Would you have a fucking obsession? You need a fucking life, dude. You have a stalking obsession. You've had it for 8 goddamn years, some of you people. 8 years. You have a problem. Go to a psychiatrist and get it fixed. And even the psychiatrist can't help these people. Certain people. Even the psychiatrists don't want to have nothing to do with certain people. It is what it is. I mean, I see a psychiatrist because I have general anxiety disorder and anxiety. I don't like to be on pills, but I have to, you know, because I have to feel better. And no, my doctor's like, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil here gonna make you feel better. I don't need you, Dr. Phil. Get the fuck out of here, you bald-ass bitch. That wasn't very nice. Fuck you. You know, it is what it is. I don't like going to therapy. I don't like, you know, talking to a fucking quack for 45 minutes. Or talking to a psychiatrist for like 10, 15 minutes. Like, just like, how you feel? I feel okay. Okay, here's your prescription. Get out of here. Take it only as directed. Yeah, no wonder these pills fuck you up sometimes. You can be on pills for 20 years, they fuck you up. They're supposed to help you, but they're really harming you. They make you feel tired, they make you feel like really fucked up, they make you like... You go off the wall and shit. I've had to bounce around from pills to pills and try to find an actual plan to not make me go mental and everything. I mean, I don't have bipolar or anything. Like, these idiots think I do, but I don't, because you're not a doctor. Oh, but you have signs of it. But I don't. You're not a doctor. You're not my psychiatrist. You're not my mental... You're not my medical doctor, not my therapist. You can't diagnose me. So, shut up, you slandering bitches. It is what it is. That's that. Alright, move on. Where are we? Thanks, Pete. 88, hopefully 100 this year. You might get 100 by this month, dude. You were at almost 90. Now you're at 88, you're saying. But keep it up. You'll get to 100. I would hope you keep going. I say by the end of this month, or by Labor Day, at most, you'll get to 100. And I hope you have a big freaking live stream for that 100 sub thing. But it is what it is. I mean, I just hit 400 on my rant channel. I went a little over 400 finally. 407 actually. I got a couple new subs, real subs, not like your fake subs, you mindless trolls that have like 169 subs that are all fake, or 121,000 subs, and most of them are fake. But still, I mean, I have 407. I guess got like 3 new subs, and they're actually real subs. They commented and everything. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not all about subs and views. I mean, I like, if I get like 10 subs a day, or I get 500 subs on one of my channels, that's great. I get 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs, that's great. Doesn't put money in my pocket, but it's great. Or if I get 3,000 views on a video, I mean, my last rant on EO Sky's new name got almost 430 hits right now and climbing. Thank you all for watching that. But there's people saying, "Oh, you watched it 430 times. Gave himself 14 likes." Can't prove it. He likes this video 9 times. Can't prove that. Oh, but the kid did a video showing it. I'm like, no, he did not. I don't have 9 channels. I have 5. And I got 2 backups, but I don't use them. I like my own video. I don't like my videos with those channels. You can't prove it either. So you can blow me. But that's it. But yeah, dude, when you get to 100, just do a big live stream thanking the subs and thanking me. I'm not taking all the credit, but just thank the fans and thank the subs who sub to you, whether it be real or real or fake. Just thank them. You can thank the trolls, if they sub to you. Thank them. Who cares? Even when I do my anniversary show next week, I'll thank the trolls, because I couldn't have done it without you. Now we'll go another 13 years. I doubt that, but I doubt I'll go another 13 years on this fucking platform. Because, yeah. I mean, YouTube's getting really kind of right now, and I don't know how much longer I have. I mean, people want me to go to Twitch, or go to BitChute. I mean, I have a BitChute account. I have a Twitch account. I just don't use them for, doing videos. I mean, I have done a Twitch video, but it's not on my Twitch channel for some odd reason. I don't know why. I did a test video with Lauren, and then I don't know where it went. Now, the software I have to use it. I mean, I use StreamYard for Twitter, but I'm still kind of learning everything. So, I mean, eventually I may go to Twitch. Eventually I might go to Twitch, but who knows? But I think when my YouTube career is over, I don't know if I'll do videos anymore. Maybe I'll just go do Facebook Live. Maybe I'll go to BitChute. Maybe I'll go to Twitch. Maybe I'll go go to Odyssey. I don't know. But I will be going somewhere eventually. I don't want to be on YouTube forever. Like 20 years I'm on YouTube. But, I mean, WJ's been on YouTube since 2006. Really 2009, but he had an account in 2006. I had an account in 2006, but I never used it. My original Human Kill 99 was made in 2006, but I didn't start until August of 2009. Because I didn't have a camcorder at the time. Then I finally got the camcorder, I just went from there. Because I didn't know about YouTube until 2006-ish. 2006 when I first learned about YouTube. Then I made the account because I was playing YouTube videos off YouTube to play on my radio show. So I didn't have some of the songs I didn't have physical CDs of. Because I was playing deep cuts from some of the albums, like songs that you never heard of on video, on music television, like MTV or VH1 or whatever. I played songs on the album that never got played live or whatever. I was probably one of the first people to do that. I was the first person to play In This Moment. Why do you think they love me so much? Because they just love me? Oh. They sent me a friend request on MySpace, Kenny! MySpace? Are you kidding me? MySpace? You know, you could have just called me. Maybe. Oh, that great, that great Being the Elite video with the Bucks and Adam Cole, Baby, and Kenny Omega singing "Call Me Maybe." That is just a legendary episode. Speaking of that, the new BTE came out today. I still have to watch it. Talk about the trios titles and everything with Adam Page and possibly going teaming up with the Bucks now. And then Adam Cole's like on his laptop when he's on his laptop and he's I think he was like listening to the Bucks promo with Adam Page. I'm thinking like, okay, why are you on your laptop watching the promo when you should be on your Twitch channel, Chugs? And yeah, I watch Adam Cole on Twitch religiously, not all the time, but yeah, I watched him today, and somebody just out of the blue gifted me a two-month subscription to it. Didn't have to pay for it. They just gifted it to me. Say, hey, you're on tier 1, 2-month subscription. But your subscription ends on September the 1st. I'm like, well, thank you. Didn't have to pay $3.99 or whatever it is for a month to watch certain Twitch channels. I don't have to sub to their channel. I'm not gonna pay a certain amount of money to watch Adam Cole, baby. I'm just gonna I have a channel. I'm gonna use it to watch. I'm not gonna, waste my money and sub to the guy every fucking month. I don't have to do that. Or buy bits and give him like 10,000 bits. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm still kind of learning about Twitch and how to use it. And like I said, eventually my computer would run correctly. I could use Twitch on the desktop, or I can't really use it on the phone either because I don't have enough storage. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. And move on. Okay, Real Rouse says, I'll be here, bro, don't worry. Okay, good. Weird Booker T, sucker, commentating for a bit, not happened for a while. Yeah, we haven't heard from Booker T, sucker. Usually on the pre-show for the pay-per-views. Good to see Booker T, because he's from Houston. With his Reality of Wrestling promotions in Houston. Very good school, by the way. Where do you think Amari Miller came from, and Corey Jade, and Roxy? Came from Booker T's school. So Booker T knows something about that. Sucker! Oh, Colgan, we're going for you! Not gonna say it. Well, I could say it was with the ER. So, we be racist. What's up, man, Neelitz? That's not racist. Some people put up a video saying, "Oh, that's a slang word for the N-word." It's not racist. It could be slang, but it doesn't. I'm not saying the hard N. N with the hard ER. I could say N with the hard A, and it's not racist. I say it to my girlfriend all the time. What's up, man? I don't want to say it because I know assholes will clip it. He said the N-word with the hard A. That's racist. I'm not a racist. I love everybody most of the time. I love blacks. I love Japanese people. Asian people. Asian chicks are my freaking drug. What do you think I talk about? Kairi, Asuka, Io, Abe Mio, Pieter, Miyu Yamashita, and then, all the Asian women from Joshi and Stardom, and now soon to be New Japan. I just have a love of Asian women. I should be married to one, but I'm married to Rosa. I have dated Asian women. Nothing wrong with that. I dated black chicks. I dated Italian and German chick. That's my ex. I assume he was German. I dated white chicks, regular white chicks. Dated Spanish chicks. Rose is Mexican, but she's got Spanish in her. Blah, blah, blah. Puerto Rican chicks. I love Puerto Rican chicks. I mean, come on. I love you, no. I take care of you, papi. I go, yeah. Ay, mommy. And they go, ay, papi, when I give them that big, long dick in their ass. But it is what it is, No, Issa's Puerto Rican. The New York demon diva. The Puerto Rican goddess herself. One nice, hot piece of ash. She knows it, too. She got legs for days. She can wrap those legs around my dick any day. But, gotta respect her, so. I don't know why she doesn't date people. She should be married with... I don't know if she was married. Or, I know she says she doesn't have kids, I don't think. But, I don't know, but... Whatever. But, yeah, I mean... I would go out with Issa just for a friendly date and everything, but I wouldn't, try to go sleep with her or anything like that. I don't care how drunk she got. And she just took me to her house and, banged the living shit out of me. I wouldn't care. She probably wouldn't remember it the next day. Because as we all know, drunk sex is the best sex. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a lot of drunk sex with the missus. A lot. In the 14 years I've been with her. She don't remember half of it. Don't care. I don't care. Get my dick sucked and I get to give out the vitamins and milk. Bang her to the point where she can't walk. She gets up the next day, my ass hurts. What did you do? I didn't do anything. You threw yourself on me. I just did what I had to do. You wanted my dick, so I gave it to you. Your fault, not mine. Unless the condom breaks, then you're in trouble. Unless you have good pull-out game like I do. I mean, I use condoms all the time, but once in a while I don't have. Sometimes Rosie just jumps on me and I'm like, hey, we're gonna be protected. She's like, fuck that shit. Come in my face, I'm like, okay. And I got good pull-out game, but some of you guys do not, Nick Cannon. That guy does not have good pull-out game. That's why he has 10 kids with 5 different baby mamas, including Mariah Carey. Like, dude, put a cap on it already. Can you learn how to fucking pull out? Jesus Christ, dude. I know you have a lot of money, but dude, 10 kids? With 5 different baby mamas? What is wrong with you, dude? No wonder nobody likes your fucking ass unless because you're a big time celebrity. Nick Cannon. He's got a big schlong, maybe. I don't know. Girls are all after him. They want to have sex with the guy. And he doesn't even use a fucking rubber, and he can't even pull out correctly. Well, as we say, pull out at 2, or pull and pray if you're, in the music industry. Pull and pray. That don't work sometimes. Because if you don't pull out in time, you're done. Now with the abortion laws, you're fucked! Depending on where you live. But yeah, I don't even go into that situation with the whole Roe versus Wade fucking abortion thing. Stupid fucking Supreme Court. Stupid. It's a woman's body, it's her choice if she wants to have a baby or not. But still, you have to blame the guy because he can't pull out. They don't plan it. They just say, oh, I'm just gonna go have sex with this random chick. I'm gonna fuck her in the ass, I'm not gonna pull out. Because she told me not to pull out. Whether you be drunk or not. If you're gonna have sex with somebody without a condom and you're going to town and you're about to, if she tells you to don't pull out, you pull out. No matter what she says. I don't care if you don't plan it or plan it. If you plan it, then that's fine. If you don't want to have a baby at the moment, then pull out at 2 or use a condom, goddammit. Some of you don't know how to put one on. Because your dick is really small. And you have to use Blue Chew to please your fucking woman. Just sad. Just sad. I don't have that problem because I got a big stick. I might be 45, but I know eventually in the next 15, 20 years my dingling won't work. And who will be older too. But still, people in their 70s and 80s can still get it on. And still, women can still get Guys, some guys don't even need Blue Chew or him or Viking or these erectile dysfunction shit that pills that act like Viagra. The Holy Grail! Some people in their 60s, 70s, and even their 80s can get it up. They don't need Blue Chew, or they don't need Viagra or some type of pill to get it up. Hopefully when I'm 80, I can still get it up. Hopefully. Let's not talk about that. That's like 30 years away. 35 years away, actually, because I'm 45 now. Where have we gone? This whole thing is just, crazy. 2:32 in the morning, and I haven't finished my Raw review, and I'm almost at 2 hours now. But like I said, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. But you do, and you stay up till like 3, 4 in the morning, because you just hit that button ready with your Bandicam software, or whatever software you use, just ready to hit that button and clip whatever the fuck I say, and then do a video and thinking you're going to get like 100 views when you can get a measly 40 views in a day, which is horrible because I get more than that. I get more than that. Here's what it is, but thank you for watching. Keep watching. Keep rubbing one out for me every single day. That's the only action you can get. Because if you look like a fucking dolphin with Down syndrome, you're not going to get a chick. And if you don't shower and clean yourself up and fucking trim that ugly, disgusting beard of yours and get a fucking haircut to look presentable to a lady, maybe she'll give you some pussy. Maybe she'll give you a time of day. Say, hey, why don't you just lick my cunt or something like that, But if you look like that, you don't look good, you don't shower, you don't put deodorant on, especially deodorant. When you're going out to a club or a night, wherever you may be, you don't have deodorant on and you just look like shit. No girl's gonna want you. And if you are a fat fuck that can't find you dick, they have to be really desperate to fuck you. Thankfully, I never had that problem with women. I never had it. I mean, back in the day when I was like my teens, I was like, very shy guy, I didn't ask a lot of girls out. But girls used to throw themselves at me, even in junior high school. I'm talking about 6th grade. 6th grade. Right before Easter vacation, 3 girls came up to me near the end of school, freaking started hugging me and kissing me all over my face and everything. I'm gonna miss you, Peter. I'm like, yeah, I miss you too. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm 6th grade. I'm like, what? My early teens, I think. Ew, cooties, get away from me. I know all about that shit with, banging whores and shit. Come on. I was a good-looking kid back in the day. I still am. I still am a great-looking guy. I mean, come on. Would you want to bang me? I would. I'd pay to bang myself, That makes no sense, but you know what I'm getting at. If I was a chick, I'd bang myself too. But man, nowadays I'm getting everywhere I go, I'm getting ladies looking at me and shit, looking at my ass, looking at my, they want the super dick. They want the super dick of doom. They want to ride it. They want me to take them, bang them from behind and fuck their ass and make them humble every freaking time. They make them go, oh shit, oh shit. Or, oh shit! Because people love Italians, man. The Italians are great lovers. It's true. Go look it up. Go look up yourself. Italians are the best fucking lovers. Now, people say it's Spanish people. Wrong. French people. Wrong. Japanese people. Wrong. Italians are the best fucking lovers. That's why, we have a lot of sex. No, the Russian people. No offense to Russian people. I love the Russian people, the Ukrainians especially. Slava Ukraine. Still going on that fucking war. Don't talk about it much in the news. You don't hear much about it anymore. Thankfully, we don't have to hear about that. The only thing now we're hearing about is that fucking schmuck Joe Biden got COVID not once but twice in the span of 3 days. Ha! You fucking old fart. And he's fully vaccinated. It's unheard of if you get COVID, and then you get COVID like 3 days later, or 4 days later, whatever it is. I'm like, how is that possible? You get COVID, then you have to test a couple of days, make sure you're negative a couple of days, take the medication, and then you should be fine. Then, next thing you know, he took another test, he's positive again. How? It's crazy. That's why this fucking virus is not gonna end. Even when we get like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jabs in the fucking arm with different viruses, different boosters from Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson, or whatever. I got one jab and I feel fine. I never got really sick. Rose got the one jab, never got really sick. No. My mom and dad got the one jab, but then my mom got COVID from somebody else, which sucked. My mom's up there in age and everything, so she got COVID, and she got the next shot, and then just recently one of her friends got COVID. She had to get tested. Thankfully, she was negative, but she has her other problems that not doing well. It's my mom, so praise God, I'm gonna fix my mom and everything. My dad's the way he is, but they're doing good. They're in good spirits. And then all the freaking trolls like, I hope your dad dies, hope your mom dies, you're gonna end up like your brother. Like, fuck you, bringing dead people in this fucking drama. You're gonna go to hell when you die. Pretty much. What were we talking about last time? Okay, let's get back to what we're talking about. And then we're going to get back to the review right away. We got a few more comments. I love talking to you people, even though it's real where I was split around. It's fine. I don't care. How about that? Yeah, weird Booker T commentating for a bit. Not happened for a while. Yeah, I haven't seen Booker T in a long time. Good to see him, though, because he's from Houston, so they had to put him on. Alright, move on. Lauren came on my live stream at the weekend. She used to be a wrestler that long. Yes, she did. She was a wrestler. She trained in in Creative Pro in Long Island and the New York Wrestling Connection. She was trained under Tony Nese, I believe, and Trent. Trent Barreto. I think it was Tony Nese. I think Brian Myers too. And Trent. That's her besties, as she says. But yeah, she was a trained wrestler. Then she got hurt, fucked up her leg. Done. Same thing, Prince Idol got trained too. How do you think Lauren knows Prince Idol? Because Prince Idol used to live around the New York area. It is what it is. I'm trained. I didn't get trained for long. I only trained for like a month or two by Joel Maximo, but I have some training. And I'll still give you the Gilmore Cutter. This is not WWE 2K22, Gilmore. Might not be 2K22, but I'll still give you a Gilmore Cutter in real life. You never know when I'll hit it either. Just, if I catch you, bam, it's done. If I hit it really good, you're not getting up. I don't even have to use the Gilmore Cutter. I'll just punch you right in the fucking face. But no. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter. I'll just take your mom and fuck her in the ass. Show you what a real man is like, unlike your dad. But it is what it is. We'll move on. But yeah, Lauren is a trained wrestler. Or was a trained wrestler. But it is what it is. You're right about Sasha Naomi news. Rampage is awful views, 300, 400,000, wrong time slot, do you agree? Yes. Sasha and Naomi are coming back. They did agree to come back to WWE. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you. And all it took was Vince to go bye-bye. And well, we should really even thank Hunter. Thank you to the Wall Street Journal for exposing Vince McMahon, that fucking perverted prick, for that shit that he's doing with the interns and the hush money. If it wasn't for the Wall Street Journal, I think Vince would still be around, and Sasha would be going to AEW right now. Naomi probably would be too. But now that Vince is gone, Stephanie is now the CEO with Nick Khanman, and Hunter is the the head of talent relations and the CEO. Everybody's gonna start coming back. Like, hey, we miss you, Hunter. Can we come back? Sure. Come on back. We'll make you a star. We just won't put you in catering. Like Vince did. Hey, now that Hunter's involved, maybe we'll get guys like Apollo Crews to be good again. I mean, kind of is on NXT. People that were in catering will probably be getting more time. Like Dana Brooke and maybe Nikki Ash will return back into Nikki Sanity. Remember that? We remember that. Nikki Sanity with Crazy Bitch. Nikki Cross. We'll get that. Maybe we'll get Xia Li to be on SmackDown once in a while. Just the people in catering will be out of catering. Hopefully. You don't need to be, don't need them. Titus catering will be a thing of the past. But still, Titus will be there baking making a good steak with the mashed potatoes, all the baked potatoes, and the corn, all the shit. And you got dumb bitches like Dana Brooke making the cookies and the ice cream. I mean, Titus catering will still be around, but now that Triple H is around, probably won't be. Who knows? Titus wants to come back to wrestling. God forbid, Titus O'Neil wins the United States title. Oh my God, it was like, what? I mean, I do see guys like Theory becoming a champion, not the champion, but a champion. And I think guys like Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, I'm going to call him Kevin Steen because that's his real name. I see guys like Kevin Steen getting a big push right now because that's a Triple H guy. Where do you think all the guys came from in NXT? Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn, Nakamura, Bayley. The list goes on that he brought into NXT. And half of them are gone, like Adam Cole and Red Dragon. Rowdy could get a push now because Rowdy was a Triple H guy. Mandy Rose is getting a humongous push. It's not even from Hunter, per se. It's Vince and Bruce. But look at how Mandy Rose, she was with nobody on the main roster. They screwed her over when they did that whole stupid match at SummerSlam 2 years ago with her and her and Sonya Deville, that retirement match where loser leaves WWE and Sonya left for a little bit. Then she came right back. Why even have a loser leaves WWE match when they usually come back? That's why I don't like that stipulation. Loser leaves WWE, loser leaves the company. They still come back! Like a year or two later, they're back. I thought you left. Why'd you come back? And it's a little part of the contract. But yeah, I'm as much as I'm happy that Sasha's coming back, I'd rather her go to AEW. But now that Vince is gone, I think it's gonna be water under the bridge. We're sorry. Then the women's tag team belt tournament is gonna begin. So Naomi and Sasha are going to be the heavy favorites, obviously. Then you can put Natalya and Shayna Baszler back together. Who should have got the belts after Sasha and Naomi left. Then they're just like, we don't have a tag team division anymore. We're going to have a tournament. Yeah, what, 4 months later? 4 or 5 months later, right? Morons. I mean, who else could you put in? You put, Dakota Kai and Io Shirai, or Io Sky. Like I said, I gave him the idea, Sky Kai. You put Alexa Bliss and Alexa Bliss and Asuka together. You know, now they're working back with the women's division now that Hunter's around. Why do you think there's going to be new women's tag team champions in NXT tomorrow night? If it's not Casey Catanzaro or Kaden Carter, don't have them there. Get them out. Release them. I don't give a shit where they go. If you don't pull the trigger with two OGs like Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, then who are you going to give them to? You're going to give it back to JC Jane and Gigi again for the third time so they can run roughshod over the tag team division that's non-existent? Really, what they should do is give it to Corey Jade and Zoe Stark. But they're not even in the match, I don't think. I don't even know why they even have a tournament. Why? I mean, Roxy's still one half of the champion. She could just find another partner like Zoe Stark. And what sucks about Zoe Stark is I thought they were going to do something with her and Io. Like, Io would come back to be in NXT and then feud with Zoe Stark. Like Io would finish her NXT run as a heel, beating the fucking shit out of Zoe Stark. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe Io would have got one more run as champ, like a third reign as NXT Women's Champion. I was thinking she would be the one to beat Mandy. But at this point, it might be Zoe Stark. I don't want it to, because I think Roxy should be the one. And Roxy got fucked over, but I mean, if it's not Zoe Stark, then who the fuck is gonna beat Mandy? And I think the only one left is Nikita Lyons. Nikita. I would love to be, what's her name? Tiffany Stratton. Daddy! Do it for Daddy. Daddy, I did it! I won! Can I still have your credit card? Okay, Sunshine, you can have your credit card. But congratulations on the title. Thank you, Daddy! I want to go drive my car! I'm gonna have sex with Grayson Waller. Okay, go ahead. No. Make sure he wears a rubber there, Sunshine. Okay, Daddy, bye! It is what it is. But Naomi and Sasha back, great. No. Does Sasha they agree to come back, but is Sasha really coming back? I thought they might have been back tonight. Like, it didn't happen. They even, they teased the rear view shit with Naomi's finisher and everything. But, they could show up even before. And we're back. We stepped off for a second. We're back. What was the second part of that? Rampage. Rampage, I don't like that Friday time slot. At all. They should go to Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Go head-to-head with Impact. Or go to 10 o'clock on Thursday nights, go head-to-head with New Japan. There's not that anybody watches New Japan on Access TV. Because they get 50,000 views, and Impact barely gets over 100,000. Hate to break it to you, Poston, but they do. Poston's the only Impact guy that's still left. No more Andre Colbiel, because Impact fucked him over. But I digress. But I would take Rampage off Friday night at 10 o'clock, put it to Thursday night at between 8 and 10 on TNT. But then, you still run the risk of having it preempted because of baseball, because of hockey, because of fucking basketball, the playoffs when it comes around, and during the year. So, where are you gonna put it? Let's be honest. Where are you gonna put Rampage? We're gonna take Rampage off and put it on YouTube? You could do that, but even Elevation and Dark barely get 50 to 90 something thousand people watching it. That's why the world of professional wrestling is not getting a lot of viewers like they used to do. Even now that Hunter's back, he's not back. Well, kind of back. He's in control of creative. WWE's going to start getting the ratings are going to start hopefully going up and up and up a little bit. I mean, SmackDown did 2.2. I don't know what Raw's going to do tonight or what the rating comes out tomorrow. And if Hunter goes to NXT and runs NXT and brings it back to NXT Black and Gold, those ratings will go up. And AEW in turn will go up because now everybody's going to start watching wrestling again. Well, mostly WWE and partly AEW. So now the boom period is kind of coming back a little bit. But still, nobody, if you're getting 1.9 when you used to be getting 7s back in the Attitude Era, that tells you that wrestling is not the same as it used to be 30 years ago. And now that Hunter's around, is head of creative, Stephanie's the CEO, Nick Khanman is involved, even though the WWE might get sold to another place, like maybe The Rock buys it. Tony Khan could just snatch up WWE and just make it into a humongous fucking monopoly territory, whatever you want to call it. I don't think Tony Khan would do that though, but I mean he has a lot of money. But I don't think he would be. I don't think Tony Khan would buy WWE because then he have to own WWE. He own Ring of Honor. He will own AEW and own NXT. What's next? He's gonna call Mr. Obari. Go, oh, Mr. Obari-san, me buy New Japan. Mr. Obari's like, okay, you can have all the sushi you want. Then Tony Khan would be the greatest promoter in the entire wrestling world. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Like one man owning like 6 promotions. Nah. Not gonna happen. I love it, but not gonna happen. Move on. But yeah, 300, 400, 365,000 for Rampage. Pfft. Garbage time slot. I don't know where you could put it. I really don't know where you could put it. Can't put it Saturday morning, because everybody's going to be sleeping. I would say Saturday afternoon, but everybody's going to be watching sports, especially during football season, when they're on Saturdays. Or you put it maybe Saturday at 7, but then again, you run the risk of, cancellations and preemptions and shit. So you really can't put Rampage anywhere unless you just get rid of it completely. I think Tony Khan might get to the point where I just fuck Rampage, or put it on YouTube and get like 100,000 people watching it. That's it. Sad. Just sad. It is what it is. Excuse me. Alright, we're almost done with the comments, and we're going to get back to our regular scheduled program. Have you sent some people over to sub to me? Thanks if you have. Awesome. Nice of you. Not really, but I will now. So, for all you people that want to hear some good content and a little bit other stuff, variety stuff, like some basketball and football and stuff like that, go sub to my good buddy Will Rally Sport Rally. Check out his channel on YouTube. Do it now. Tell him Peter Gilmer sent you. So there's your cheap plug. You're welcome. A lot of people gone to Rumble, Pete. Yeah, I know about Rumble. I went to what's the other one? Tumblr. I think it was either Rumble or Tumblr. I had an account, but then I accidentally deleted my account, but I could go back to Tumblr now because I used to have my old number on there, and now you have to use your actual number. So I could go back to Tumblr. I could go back to Rumble. I could just do it right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. But that's an option. That's a little option, but we'll see in the next year or two if I decide to get off this platform, which will make the trolls jump for joy and come in their pants with their tiny cocks. They just go whoop, 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 whoop. So they're going spewing like a faucet. They can't, because if they have little small wangs, and they go like leaking, like they're leaking, but not leaking the way you think they are. But it just was. I dated a woman from Egypt. Nice. Issa is cute. You're right. Oh yes, she is. She's funny. She has that really heavy Spanish Puerto Rican accent. But man, her body is fine. Holy crap. But like I said, I think she's a little bit too high maintenance for me. If I was single, I would definitely date her, but like I said, she's way, way out of my league. But yeah, stranger things have happened. Guy like me can date a hot as fuck chick like Issa or something like that. Get married, have like 16 kids, have amazing sex every fucking night. But it is what it is. I'm happy for Issa. She has her OnlyFans, which is blowing up. I mean, she's a very attractive young. I shouldn't say young because she's around my age, a little bit older than me. So she's a very attractive lady, body from hell, legs for days. She knows it too. She shows off her legs in her videos. She shows off her body, and people are drooling. Sex sells. Sex sells. Even on YouTube, it does. But, it is what it is. That's that. But yeah, Issa is cute. Issa's amazing, an amazing person. I'd love to meet her someday, just to have a beer or a drink, or just a chat. Nothing like I'm going to steal her and fuck her in the ass or anything like that. But I'll just say hi, shake her hand, give her a hug, maybe a smoochie on the cheek, and that's it. Have a nice, have a nice, a nice drink. Go to like a little bar, have a drink, talk wrestling, and that's it. How's your dog Roman doing? She still won't live that down when I told her that her dog looks like Becky Lynch when Becky came out looking like E.T. Remember, that was like 2 weeks ago when she came out with that weird hairdo and that weird bonnet on her head. I said, Issa, that's your dog. Becky looks like your dog. I wrote it in the comments. She laughed up a storm. And then she took the clip and put it on Twitter. It's on her Twitter. You have to look for it. And I'm not simping for Issa or anything like that. If you want to think that, you can go fuck yourselves. That's that. Raw After Dark, XX with Pete. Ha! Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. I've gone 2 hours and 13 minutes. I love my fans. I love it. I don't care if it's just one person chatting with me. I don't really give shits. I'm answering questions. I'm answering comments, I should say. Comments, questions, whatever. I mean, it's 3 people watching, and, it's just Real Rally Sport Rally and just talking to me. Because the other 2 people are just jacking off to me. That's what they're doing. They don't want to come in because they're either blocked or they're going to use a fake account and come in, and I'm just going to block them anyway. Because they can't, they don't want to come in with their real account and be a man and say something, even though it's stupid. You suck! Well, you suck too. If I suck, you blow. It's Minute Maid! What happened? She's gone from suck to blow! If you watch Spaceballs, you know what I mean. Mega Maid! She's gone from suck to blow! Lone Star! I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how well you use it. The best part of the movie, the best part of Spaceballs is? When they're in the desert, combing the desert. It's like, let's comb the desert! Hey, have you found anything? No! How about you? Not yet, no! How about you guys? No! What about you? We ain't found shit! That is a cult classic. That movie is it's amazing, and what's sad about that, they would they can't even do a sequel because John Candy's dead. Barf. What's your name? Who are you? I'm the best man. What's your name? Barf. Your full name. Bartholomew. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna marry somebody today. Stand here. Stand here. Do you? I'm gonna do the short version. Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Good. You're married. Kiss her. Is that the same movie? I think it's the one where I forget. Is that movie? No, it's not that one. I think it's The Princess Bride where the priest goes, marriage. We are gathered here today. I think it's The Princess Bride. That's not classic too. Hopper Dick! Hopper Dick! I'm not listening. Those two movies are just freaking legendary. Really, The Princess Bride should have had a sequel. Even though the grandpa is dead. I think it's Walter Matthau. And Andre the Giant obviously dead. Hello, pretty lady. I bought horses. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my family. Prepare to die. Stop saying that. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my family. Prepare to die. That's a great movie. If you haven't seen The Princess Bride or Spaceballs, get a fucking life. You should shoot yourself in the fucking head for not watching those movies. Those are cult classics. And Back to the Future too. Well, not the second one, but Back to the Future trilogy. Even though they're supposedly gonna reboot that, why? Even though Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox are gonna be in the movie, but you do not reboot that. I don't care what anybody says. Do not reboot that. Speaking of reboots, guess what movie's gonna get rebooted again for the third time? Halloween. Yep. Halloween came out with not one. I think they came out with the first trailer. I think the second one just came out. Looks great. We all know what's gonna happen. We all know what happens. Laurie Strode dies. Oh! Did I spoil it already? Sorry. Because you know her kids kill Michael. But Michael doesn't die in that movie. I'm telling you that right now. I don't even have to see it to tell you what happens. You don't have to go see it now. Because Michael does not die. It's called Halloween Ends, but it is, you know why they saying it ends? Because they're killing off the Laurie Strode saga. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're supposedly going to kill her and supposedly kill Michael, but then they're going to do another storyline where Michael is, I don't know what they would do, how they would reboot it again, or they go with Michael somehow surviving that, because you know he will. Because you know he can't die like Freddy Krueger and Chucky and every other horror film. They can't die. They never die. Some people just can't wait to die. I'll be back. I always come back, like Chucky would say. But Michael Myers does not die in Halloween Ends. He does not. Because there's going to be an extra scene at the end, or after the credits, and then they're going to show Michael's grave, and then Michael Myers' fucking hand's going to come out. Or his head. Then they could do what they did in the last Friday the 13th movie, Friday the 13th, what was it, number 8? Or, no, it was number 9, where they show Jason Voorhees pop out of the grave, and then Freddy's glove comes out of the grave and says, "Get down here!" Which later became Freddy vs. Jason. Which is after freaking Jason X, which was stupid. Jason X should not have been made. That was so horrible. Jason goes to space, becomes a cyborg. What? What's even worse is Jason goes to Manhattan when he uses stealth and everything, goes through the water, and he's on a boat. Like you see him on the land, and then like 5 seconds later he's on the boat. Like, how'd he get there? They don't really explain that. But yeah, Jason X should have never been made. That was a fucking horrible movie. Even Jason Takes Manhattan was garbage. Even though the fight scene when Jason's on the top of the rooftop beating up that black guy, he thinks he's so big and bad, he's like beating him up for a little bit, and he's like, ugh. And then Jason hits a super uppercut and knocks the guy's fucking head off the fucking thing. Boing! But yeah, Halloween is getting rebooted again. This is the fourth time, actually. You know, the John Carpenter one, then the Rob Zombie ones, even though the first one sucked. The second one was way better than the first one. That's just my opinion. And then they rebooted it with John Carpenter. Well, I think it was John Carpenter and some other guy. They rebooted it for the third time, which is this new trilogy. But there's probably gonna be another one. I have a feeling that they're gonna reboot it again. They're gonna go into a different direction with Michael. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, if you want to start the Laurie Strode's Kids saga, then you could go that. Tommy Doyle's supposedly dead. I think he is dead, actually. He's supposed to die in number 6, but never did. But you keep seeing him. He's not dead. But I think he does eventually die, and I think one of the Rob Zombie ones or the current ones. I have to look that up. But yeah. Move on. Nick Cannon got 9 kids, hasn't he? No, yeah, I think it's like 10. Guy cannot pull out for anything. Alright. I do not want to bang you, sorry, Pete. Okay, that was random. Awkward. Okay. Oh, we'll just move on. Them girls are gorgeous, Ukraine, Sweden, Finland, nice with the blonde hair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are some good chicks. I mean, no disrespect to Russian girls. I did date a Russian girl once. I wanted to bang the fuck out of her. But my friend Alex stole her from me, bastard. He cock-blocked me before I knew what cock-blocking was. Bastard. I had a chance with her, too. I was in my house one day, all alone. And then my freaking cat gets on the chair, gets on her tatas. I'm like, I wanted to fucking give her, make out with her, and then the fucking cat's cock-blocking me. Bastard! Didn't have a chance. Could have given me a good lap dance. I could have just had dry hump sex with her. Fuck shit, man. This one is. But yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I never got COVID myself. Touch wood. You mean, knock on wood. Don't touch wood. That sounds weird. Touch wood. No, I'm gonna knock on it. Yeah. Well, I guess that's how you say it in England. Touch wood. Touch wood. Thanks to Triple H, Dakota Kai returned. Io Shirai. You spelled it wrong, but it's okay. Io Shirai staying. Sasha and Naomi returned. The Triple H era has begun. Good times. Gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. As long as Triple H does it right and listens to the fans, not the marks, the fucking marks, as MJF would say. I can see good things for WWE in the next six months to a year. I think Clash of the Castle is going to be a great pay-per-view for the UK fans especially. And then after that is is Crown Jewel. Right after that, so I'm going to do 2 overseas pay-per-views. I don't think there's one in October, unless they do one and then they do Crown Jewel after that, which is November 5th, I believe. Then Survivor Series. And then they're not doing anything in December. They're going to go right up until the next Day 1 pay-per-view on January the 1st, 2023. And then WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood, April 1st and 2nd. I already know WrestleMania 40 is in Philadelphia, that shithole that it is. At Lincoln Financial Stadium where the Eagles play. That'll probably be where Paul Heyman gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. He has to. It's in Philly. And I think Tommy Dreamer should go in. Shane Douglas. Everybody from ECW should go in. Everybody just have a Hall of Fame just with ECW guys. Paul Heyman should be first, definitely. Then Tommy. Then RVD. RVD is already in, I think. Yeah, RVD's in it, I think, already. So, well, take him out. Then you put probably the Sandman, maybe Sabu, and then maybe Jerome. What'd you say, motherfucker? I said, you should be in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Go smoke your weed. Get out of here, motherfucker. Yeah. They'll probably do something like that, in WrestleMania 40. But I think next year it'll be probably headlined by maybe Vince McMahon. If not The Rock. It would probably be The Rock. I would think The Rock would be headlining next year's Hall of Fame. But we'll see. But yeah, the Triple H era has begun, and it's going to be good, hopefully. We'll see. Nikki Cross and Doudrop are on Main Event every week, which no wrestling fan watches. Sad, sucks to be them. Doudrop in fucking catering should have never went to the main roster. Nikki Cross should go back to being Nikki Cross, not Nikki Asshole. How much powder I got left? Oh, goody. I just got a good email. But regardless of that, we'll move on from there. Yeah, Nikki Asshole should be turned back into Nikki Cross. Turn back, give her her sanity gimmick, and give her her theme song again. Don't team her up with Doudrop. Doudrop should just be her own person. You know, Piper Niven. Go back to being Piper Niven, not Doudrop. It's a stupid name that Eva Marie gave her. Right, I don't even think it was Eva Marie, that slut. It was probably Bruce and Vince gave her that idea. Gave her the name. What is she doing? She's basically in catering on a show that nobody watches. Same thing with Nikki Asshole. She should be in the going for the Raw or SmackDown Women's title instead of just sitting on her ass like other people in that division that should be going for the title, like Shayna Baszler. And now that Triple H is back, maybe we'll get Shayna Baszler going after Ronda Rousey when she wins the title back from Liv Morgan, most likely at Clash of the Castle, because you know there's gonna be a rematch. That's what, and Ronda's not even gonna be on SmackDown. She's suspended indefinitely and got fined for attacking the referee at SummerSlam. So she's not gonna be on this week. She'll probably be on next week to kind of set up a rematch with Liv Morgan at Clash of the Castle, where she wins the belt. Then maybe Charlotte Flair comes back, and then Charlotte wins the belt from Ronda for the 14th goddamn time. And then after that, she'll probably hold the belt till WrestleMania, and then maybe we'll finally get Charlotte versus fucking Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler will win the belt finally. 3 years too late. Should have won at WrestleMania 36. Why didn't they pull the trigger? I don't know. She should have beat Becky, went on a nice 6-month reign. Boggles my fucking mind. It is what it is. Kevin Owens, my favorite WWE wrestler. Oh, he's my favorite too. I think Edge, KO, Paul Heyman can do best promos in WWE. Oh, Cody. Paul's a legendary promo guy. He is great. Kevin Steen is legendary on if you watch his Ring of Honor promos. Even not when he wasn't in Ring of Honor. Well, when he was in Ring of Honor in PWG, mostly in PWG, he did great promos. Even if you buy any of his old DVDs from Ring of Honor, like the history of Kevin Steen, where he was fighting Jericho in PWG, Mount Rushmore stuff, you know, that epic promo with him and the Bucks and Adam Cole, baby. Very young Adam Cole, by the way, when it was PWG champion. The run he had as PWG champion. The run he had with Jericho as tag champs. Good stuff. I have a lot of Kevin Steen Ring of Honor DVDs. I actually still have Final Battle 2012, Ladder War 4, Jericho and Steen, Ladder War 4, which I was at. You can see me in the entire thing, especially at the beginning when basically Michael Elgin almost fell into me in Rose's lap. Still owes me a goddamn Diet Coke. Not Diet Coke, Coke. But got the best thing, got Pepsi. Right there, Wrestling Cat. Sleeping. But yeah, look at that. But yeah, I think Kevin Owens is going to get a major push pretty soon. Because they had that video package for him, and then they had one for Charlotte. So, they're going to get pushes when they eventually come back. So we don't have to see Kevin Owens and Elias. Ezekiel. Maybe they'll get rid of the Ezekiel gimmick and turn him back into Elias. We'll see. Cody's coming back by the Rumble. He's going to win the Rumble and then probably beat Roman at WrestleMania unless they do Roman versus The Rock. Which they're probably going to do. I have a feeling it's going to be Roman versus Rock for the undisputed title. Roman will destroy The Rock. Go on year 2.5. And then eventually probably lose to Cody. I would say maybe lose to Cody in either at WrestleMania or he loses maybe at the Elimination Chamber, maybe at a Saudi Arabia show before that. Maybe at that show, I don't know. But I think Roman will lose the belt by next year. If not this year. I doubt he's going to lose to that Clash in the Castle. I doubt it. But then again, it's Triple H, Stephanie, Nick Khan. Do they pull the trigger with Drew again and make him the champ? I don't think it would be a great idea because then I have to make Drew the stars of SmackDown on Fox. And if that's the case, then Fox's ratings go down the toilet because Roman brings ratings. What is? That brawl with Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Control was awesome. You're talking about me again? Awesome. Mike, go to bed. He said awesome. But go to bed, Mike. It's 3:30 in the morning. Okay, bye! Anyway, yeah, it was. Yeah, that was pretty good. I was just waiting for Asuka to turn heel and then get back together with Io. Kind of reform 2/3 of the Black Lotus tribe. And all we need is Kyrie to just come over. Because, Kyrie really, still is in good standing with WWE. So Hunter can just say, hey, come on over. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Kyrie's going to come back to the WWE, team up with Io and Asuka, reform the Black Lotus tribe. And it's going to be... They're already doing it with Kyrie and another star in Japan, in Stardom. It's called the... not called the Black Lotus tribe. It's called the Sky Pirates. Because there's a woman named Poi. P-O-I. So, instead of pirates, they're going... Pirates. Like Grayson Waller. Sounds like Australian. Oh, I did it. Grayson Waller. Oh, I did it. For Bob Saget. Big ups to Eric Lima. Coming back pretty soon. He was on Jordan's Raw live stream today. Glad he's back. I'm glad Eric Lima is back. The man. Big ups to Eric Lima. And his new channel debuting pretty soon. Glad he's back. Very glad. Casey Catanzaro is Ricochet's ex-girlfriend. Yeah. How do you go from Casey Catanzaro to Samantha Irvin, who's his new girlfriend? You go from one nice hot piece of ash to another one. I guess, I guess Casey got rid of him because she found out about the whole, putting his thumb up his butt thing. Or maybe Samantha Irvin just didn't find out about that yet. I don't know. I don't even know Casey Gonzalez is going out with anybody right now. She's a very attractive young lady. Same for Kaden Carter. I just don't like her eyes, though. Her eye color kind of doesn't really do it for me. She's beautiful, but I just don't like the eye color. Nothing wrong with that, but she has those weird green eyes, I think. Anyway. I watched Impact Pete, Mia Yim doing amazing, and Tenille Dash with his gorgeous Emma in WWE. Yeah? Impact has a great women's division, too. Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, Tasha Steelz, Savannah, Mia Yim, Taya Valkyrie, Rosemary. How can we forget Rosemary? My demon assassin bride. The one that put her stamp of approval on the prophecy, goddammit. And it's real. I showed it. It's real. It's not fake. It's not a fake account either. Because it's actually Rosemary's account that I showed on that video on my PG Rants channel. It's her account. She retweeted it. When I said prophecy rules, she retweeted it. So she knows. She knows. She already knows about the prophecy. She already knows. It's amazing shit. Anyway, I know it's late. I don't care. Because I know you faggots are still watching me. But it is what it is. Go to bed, assholes. You got work tomorrow. I do too, but I don't start until like 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna edit this video, go take a quick nap, and get back up for bed, back up for work. But I don't care. I can go. I'm going almost 3 hours on this video, so I'm almost done. But yeah, Mia Yim's doing great. Tennille Dashwood's doing great. Former tag team champion. I think it is what it is. But they got a great women's division. They got a almost better one than Impact. Impact got a almost better women's roster than the WWE and AEW. But it is what it is. That's that. I watched Roadhouse for the 5th time last night. So good. Yeah, that's with the late great Patrick Swayze. Great movie. Great movie. Love it. Love that movie. Eva Marie, easily worst wrestler ever in the ring in WWE. Sorry to be horrible. Also, Dom Mysterio is not good. Bet you never hears any wrestling fans say this. Dom Mysterio, amazing. He's so good. Nope. Yeah, he's very green in the ring. He is very green. I think Eddie Guerrero needs to come down from heaven and talk to him and show him how to wrestle. Right there, Eddie? That's right, that's it. I'm going to come down from heaven and show my son how to wrestle. Show him how to do that frog splash. It's like a Latino heat, that's it. Because he knows who his papi really is. It's not Ray. That pedo, that pendejo. Right, easy. He talks to the dead. What is wrong with the man? It's called satire. It's called comedy. If you think it's cringe, then that's your opinion. I'd like to see you do it. But you can't, because you can't do impressions like I can. Brother. Oh yeah, macho man. Coming down from heaven doing my impressions. Oh yeah, did it. Eat the red. That's right, Randy. Lex Luger. Yeah, Lex Luger's biography is on this weekend. Who's gonna watch that? They're not even gonna mention him killing Miss Elizabeth, because, you know, they don't want to do that. Good wrestler, but, you know, still a piece of shit for what he did to Miss Elizabeth. Fuck him. Should have been in jail. Should even be featured. Should even be in the Hall of Fame, really. To be honest with you, he should not be going into the Hall of Fame. I know he should be. People think he should for his wrestling ability. Yes, I will agree with you on that. But he killed the woman that should have been in first in the Hall of Fame. That's Miss Elizabeth. I still don't understand why Miss Elizabeth's not in the Hall of Fame. I really don't know why. Somebody tell me, please. Maybe now that Vince is retired, now Triple H and Stephanie and Nick Khan. Hey, maybe we'll get some actual good people in the Hall of Fame coming up. But that's asking a little bit too much. But yeah, Dom needs some work. He really should go to NXT and get some seasoning. Should have went to NXT in the first place, not going to main roster to be with his dad. Or, I mean, not so-called dad. But this was. Eva Marie, horrible. Just fucking horrible. But that's what they do. That's what Vince got, you know. He gets these fitness models that have no wrestling ability. They just have big titties. And you know, sex appeal and everything like that. They can't wrestle. None of these women in NXT can wrestle, usually, some of them. They can't wrestle. They botch a lot. And we all know the biggest botch machines are the Bella sluts. That's why they you know, you want to be in the WWE, you gotta learn how to wrestle. That's why they should get people from the indie scene or Stardom. Not these like these fitness models that don't know shit. Or the UFC chicks, like that, what's her name? Valerie Burdane, whatever her name is. That chick they just got from Bellator. She has some experience because of, you know, MMA background. She can work with Shayna Baszler, maybe. And Ronda, of course. But some of these girls that try out, some of them are fitness models and cheerleaders. Like Tiffany Stratton was a cheerleader, but actually she can actually wrestle. Bianca was a cheerleader, and she was a track star. She knows how to wrestle. Not great, but still. But they should get, if they want more female athletes in WWE and any other promotion, get somebody from like Stardom, like Japan, that's like is a gold mine. Tap that. I mean, literally tap those Stardom chicks. But yeah, there's a lot of indie chicks that are pretty good in the indies. Not they're gonna get Allison Kay or Marty Bell or anything like that, but they could get somebody from WW like Jade, the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion. I know she's 17 and 18 years old, but she needs a lot of seasoning. Just saying. Sorry, Joey B. She needs a lot of work on the mic and in the ring. But, you know, there are some others in different promotions that could possibly be a WWE or AEW or Impact superstar. Or go to Japan. But I just don't know what WWE's obsession is with fitness models and cheerleaders. Or swimsuit models or whatever. That can't wrestle for shit. Spend all that time in the performance center working out or just flexing their, showing their titties to the guys and getting them off. They're not in the gym, pumping iron, going in the ring, learning from Albert, Lord Tensai, whatever his name is. Matt Bloom, I think that's his real name. No. They're not learning under, Albert or Norman Smiley, who's running a coach there, and Steve Carino. You're not going to put in the time and learn how to fucking wrestle and do it properly, then don't be there. Morons. But yeah, Dom needs to go to NXT. I think needs a little bit of work. A lot of work. His promo skills are not even that good either. As far as Eva Marie goes, I don't want her to sniff a wrestling ring ever again. She can do porn and do really bad at that too. She did a music video with Scarlett Bordeaux and Shotzi. I didn't even care about her in the video. I just cared about Scarlett and Shotzi. That's it. It is what it is. By the way, Scarlett Bordeaux was looking fine on Ric Flair's last match, where what's her name? Killer Cross beat the living shit out of Davey Boy Smith Jr. Whew. They're gonna do it again on September the 3rd for a different promotion. But good lord, that match was brutal. I didn't even see the whole thing. I just saw bits and clips of the whole show. I know you have a question about that coming up. Sasha and Naomi on SmackDown. They have no one over at SmackDown. Yeah, that's true. Probably appear Friday. My prediction. They have Liv, Ronda, Xia Li, Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah, so they need Sasha and Naomi. Yeah, they're probably gonna get them back. They have Lacey Evans too, but Lacey's, I don't know if she's hurt or what the hell is going on. She's supposed to have a fourth match with Aaliyah that never materialized. They said that she's not medically cleared, which is bullshit. Unless there's an injury we don't know about. So Shotzi took her place, and Shotzi got no entrance, and she wins the goddamn match. So they're really shitting on Aaliyah, which sucks. But that women's division on SmackDown stinks anyway. But Sasha and Naomi coming back, I think will put a jolt back in that division. But we'll see. Hey Pete, did you watch Ric Flair's match? Brian Alvarez said he passed out during the match. Oh my god, he should not be wrestling. Wow. Yes, I did. I did a review earlier about it. So I'm going to be in the description box later. Or just go to my Peter Gilmore channel and you'll watch it. I did talk briefly about it, and it was so cringe. It was so bad. I didn't watch the entire thing. I just watched the highlights of it. Flair busted wide open, looked like a stuffed fucking pig. Couldn't even barely walk to the ring. The only thing about that whole match was the gold belt coming back. That's it. The match itself stunk. The finish was garbage. Him hitting Jeff Jarrett in the face with the brass knucks, and then he falls down, then he gets back up somehow, and he puts Jarrett in a figure four, and then he faints. And then the referee goes, 1, 2, 3. Both freaking guys' shoulders are down. And that's the finish. And Flair and Andrade win. That was just bad. I mean, the whole fucking show should have never happened. But, Flair wanted to go out the way he did, So more power to him, like I said. Mick Foley was there. Undertaker, the goat of all goats, was there with his wife, Michelle McCool. Flair's wife, Wendy, was there. His daughter, Charlotte, was there. Bret the Shitman Fart was there. DDP was there. Kid Rock was there with that fat bitch that he had at SummerSlam. That trailer park whore. But still, the match was just cringe. I couldn't stand it. I didn't care. I did not care. But I mean, some of the matches on the card were pretty good. I did see bits and pieces of the American Wolves and the Motor City Machine Guns, which was great. I did see Killer Cross beat the shit out of Davey Boy Smith Jr. The Briscoes and the Von Erichs was very good. That was great. I like that. Jonathan Gresham was there, even though I thought he was done wrestling. It is what it is. Josh Alexander, the Impact Champion, was there. Jordan Grace was there, defending, I think, her belt against who, but I don't care. But still, that match was just... Flair's last match should have never happened. And I hope and pray that he now goes into retirement and never steps foot inside a wrestling ring again. I don't care if it's Legends Night on Raw. That's fine. Just have him appear there. Don't let him fight. Nobody wants to see 73-year-old Ric Flair again in the ring. Just barely being able to walk and throw a fucking chop. I felt bad for him. I thought he was going to die in the ring. I mean, after he bladed, I was like, this guy's going to die. I was like, he is going to pass out or die. It was bad blade job itself. I was thinking about watching Hogan and Flair and Impact again. I'm like, oh, the horrible match that was, the bloodbath that was. I felt like two old guys beat the shit out of each other on the street or something like that. And then the one with Hogan and Sting, that was even worse. That's when Hogan, came back and with his white shirt tearing off. He starts him and Sting fight off the Aces and Eights. That was a horrible match. It's horrible. That and him and Flair in that match was. Maybe want to puke. Damn, we got a lot of comments from you, dude. Thank you. Damn, we went a long time and I still haven't finished this goddamn review. I'm gonna finish this at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. More the merrier. I'll get more views, hopefully. Anyway, can't stand them two Bellas sluts. Well, two Bellas. Jeez, so annoying. Have you seen the AEW twins or the Renegade twins on AEW Dark? Remind me of the Bella twins, Twin Magic. Yeah. Robin and was Robin Renegade and I forgot her sister's name. But yeah, basically the second coming of the Bella sluts were way better. Very good. They are very good. But they do that Twin Magic that they almost fooled Ruby Soho. I think it was on an episode of Dark or Elevation. I forget what it was. But they're very good in the ring. They're very good. I would love to see them in WWE and have them go at it with the Bella sluts and beat the fucking shit out of Nikki and Brie. Show them how to actually wrestle. But I like the Renegade twins. I love them. Anyway, sorry, random. I think Paige Van Zandt is so hot. Glad she at AEW. Also, Penelope Ford too. Lucky Kip Sabian. Where he at? Who knows? Kip Sabian is doing Twitch right now. He's still under AEW contract. He was on Dynamite this past week and Rampage in the crowd with that stupid bag over his head. I don't know if he's ever coming back to wrestle. I think he's still injured. I don't know what's going on. I know, but I did ask him on Twitch. He said he's still under contract with AEW. How, I don't know. Penelope Ford still as well, but they haven't used Penelope in so fucking long. And Kip's doing his Twitch channel. So he's still getting paid. I'm gonna stay home and be on my Twitch channel, play Call of Duty. I'm not gonna wrestle again. I'll just appear on Dynamite under a fucking bag. Or my fucking whore of a wife just stays home and makes my dinner when I come home. Fucking life you have, dude. What a fucking lucky life this guy had. Nothing wrong with Kip Sabian. He's a good wrestler and everything. So is Penelope Ford, but at least Penelope Ford got rid of a jerk like Joey Janela. Fuck you, Joey! Now he's probably watching and I'm gonna yell at me later. Next time I see him, probably at Outlaw Wrestling, if he's booked. What did you say about me? I didn't say nothing. What do you mean? Here's your video. Then I'll look ridiculously awkward. I didn't mean it. Beats me up in the parking lot. Fuck you. It is what it is. I watched the whole Ric Flair match. Horrible to watch. Cringe. Yes. Should have never happened. I don't know why he picked to team up with his son-in-law Andrade to team up with to go against Jarrett and Lethal. I know Lethal trained him. Okay, I guess I would have been better just seeing Jay Lethal and Ric Flair go at it, having him one of those epic promos again, like he did back in Impact like 10 years ago. The craziest thing I ever seen. The greatest segment of all time in wrestling. Flair and Jay Lethal going at it. Whew. The first one and the second one. I think the second one was when he had the Hall of Fame ring and they gave it. He was doing the impression and blah blah. Then Flair comes out and he gives the thing to Rick, and then Rick's like, "Who are you to tell me I could kick your ass right now?" And he's beating the fucking shit out of Jay Lethal, which I think led to that match. It could have been the first or second promo, I forget which one. But both of those promos are epic. The match itself stunk. But it is what it is. Was Bret Hart DDP? I didn't know he there. Yeah, they were. They were sitting around the same area. Well, DDP was sitting behind, I think, Wendy Flair. Or Wendy, whatever his name is. Wendy and Charlotte. Bret Hart was sitting next to The Undertaker and Mick Foley. And Michelle McCool was like right there. I think DDP was behind Michelle McCool. And I think he had his kids there too. And his wife. DDP's wife was there with, I think, DDP's kid from his time with Kimberly Page. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Bret the shit man fart. Anyway. Killer Cross is signed to MLW. I think everyone's saying he's coming back to WWE. Not sure when signed somewhere. There are reports that he and Scarlett may come back to WWE. I hope they do. And Hunter works his magic, and they bring him back with the same Killer Cross gimmick, or Karrion Kross. Let's still call him Karrion Kross. But bring back his theme song at NXT and make Scarlett his manager. Don't just bring back Killer Kross without Scarlett. That's just like having peanut butter without jelly. I mean, that's what I have. I like peanut butter, but I don't like peanut butter and jelly. I don't like jelly that much. I just don't. This was. Okay, a couple more, then we're gonna skim through the results and I'm going to bed. Did Josh Alexander win, Pete? I missed it. Impact title match. Yeah, he retained. I don't remember who he was facing. I think it was a tag match. I forget, but if he did defend the belt, he won. Because I think he's defending it at Emergence coming up next week. I think Emergence is next week in Chicago. see what happens with that. Also, Gresham had match. He wants to leave AEW. I'll stop now, Pete. That's fine. I don't want to go all night, but, I can go all night long like I do with your mom. Not your mom, but, the Trolls' moms. But and my girlfriend too. But it is what it is. Yeah, Gresham did ask for his release from Ring of Honor and AEW. But I don't know if Tony Khan even allowed it. So, but right now, Gresham said that he's not going to be wrestling anymore. Terminus is his group is promotion is they took the Twitter page down. I don't know if the promotion is down. I don't even know. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. Ric Flair was on the floor out of it most of the match. They just carried on without him. Yeah, he couldn't even do anything. He didn't do that much. He just looked there. He looked like he was out of it. I mean, he was at the fucking bar every night up until the show. And he came out with his new robe, and then he came down the ramp a little bit, opened the robe, and then you see the big gold WCW World Heavyweight title, or the World Heavyweight Championship, whatever you want to call it. The belt of all belts. That was all fine and dandy. And then he's in the ring, and he's throwing punches, really weak punches. Weak as fuck chops, not the chops that we all know and love. And then they beat him and Lethal and Jad are beating the fuck out of him. We know he's bleeding. He bladed really bad. And after he bladed, and he gets in the ring, and he just looked like he was about to pass out or die. I felt so bad. I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, stop the goddamn match. It was just cringe. But thankfully, hopefully he's going to retire, and that's it. We don't need to see him wrestling for another 8 years like Terry Funk did, wrestling in the 70s into the early 80s before he finally stopped because his knees and hip were all shot. Now he's got, I don't know what stage dementia now, but he's still fighting the Funker forever. That's that. Yeah, wasn't it Jacob Fatu? Might have been him. Jacob Fatu. Speaking of Fatu, Alpha Jr. is going to be at Outlaw Wrestling facing Homicide for the Outlaw Heavyweight Championship on August the 20th. That'd be nice. Alpha Jr. coming up with my good buddy Prince Nana of the Embassy. Can't wait to see Prince Nana in 2 weeks. Maybe he'll give me another job. No, he won't. Anyway, okay, final comment. That WCW title was nice, massive, wasn't it? Jesus! Probably the best looking belt of all time. They should really bring that back. Get rid of the 2 titles, make it 1 title, make it that title. Or bring back the Winged Eagle title from the WWF days, which I think was even better. Those 2 titles are just like wrestling history right there. I love the Winged Eagle title. Was introduced, I think, when was that title introduced? The early 90s, I think, during the New Generation era with Hogan. Actually, before, wait. I think it was made at WrestleMania 5 or 6. I think it was 5. Maybe 4 or 5. Maybe 4 or 5, I think it was. And then lasted through most of the Attitude Era, and then they got rid of it to make the Undisputed title, which is great too. Nothing wrong with that belt. And that belt lasted for a few years. And then they made that stupid spinner belt, thank you, Cena. Ruined that fucking title. And now it's the way that the WWE title looks now. The same thing with the Universal title. It was a strawberry belt, then it was a blueberry belt, which it is now. And the WWE title looks like a licorice belt. This is black. It's licorice. Why can't they just combine it? If it wasn't... I just don't understand why at WrestleMania 38 they didn't just bring out a new belt to unify the belt into one stinking belt with the stupid WWE crappy logo that it is. I don't care what color it was. Could Could have been puce. I mean, it looked good. And, have Roman win that one belt instead of holding 2 belts. It makes no sense. You have a guy that's mainly on SmackDown. Raw does not have a champion. And people are pissed. I don't blame them. But really, there should be one belt for both brands. Or just one belt as defended on Raw and SmackDown. And maybe sometimes NXT. I'd love to see like Roman go to NXT and just bury everybody. Roman versus Braun Breaker, and Roman wins in like 5 seconds. But they're not going to do that. I don't ever think that they're going to make it one belt again. And if they did, I would like to have it as the big gold belt. Because it's an actual World Heavyweight Championship. It has so much prestige. Because it's not even the NWA belt. It was partly in the later days in the NWA into WCW. Then they got rid of that when Flair went to WWF, and he got rid of it. But then he won the Winged Eagle belt. He just brought it over when he won the belt. Brought it over to WWF when he went there, and proclaimed himself as the real World Champion. Then when he won the belt at the Royal Rumble, that gold belt was like, done. You don't need it. And then that's how they made the WCW title, which was different. Not a bad looking belt, but still, I didn't. I'm an old school guy. I like that big gold belt because it felt like an actual world title. And the Winged Eagle belt felt like a world title. But now the belts they have now are like shit. The AEW belt is a nice belt. The AEW belts themselves are nice. Even the 6-man tag team belts. The trios belts they just introduced. They look very nice. The IWGP belts look very nice. Impact belts looks, it's okay. Not bad. Even, Stardom. Some indie belts look pretty damn nice. I like to have those. But it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And we move on. Alright, let's do a quick summary. And then we're gonna get out of here because it's 3:48 in the morning. I gotta, I'm not even gonna edit. I'm gonna edit it tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna finish this off, put it up, be up on YouTube in like next 5-10, next few minutes. And then I'm just gonna go to bed because I gotta get some sleep, and then I gotta get up for work tomorrow. I got a long day. I don't have a long day, but I gotta start work at 11, and then I gotta go to about 5-6 o'clock. I have like 3 meetings tomorrow. It's crazy. But I still get paid. I love it. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick recap. So Becky came out and to open the show. Talks about her separated shoulder. She asks for Bianca to come out. Bianca comes out. They hug again, and then Bianca's like, "Hold it down." Becky says, "Hold it down, B. I'll be back in like 3 months." That's pretty much it. And then Control is in the back. They beat up Becky, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io. They beat her up, and then Bianca comes running in too late. So we had that. Just rearrange my notes again so I don't miss anything. Then we had our first match, triple threat match, was AJ Styles beating The Miz and Ali. Great finish to the match where Ali goes for a 450. AJ corner him, locks him in the hooks in the Styles Clash, hits that on Ali and The Miz. Just great finish for that match. So he goes on to face either Gable, Ciampa, or Dolph Ziggler a little bit later on. And then Bayley and Control do another promo saying that you'll hear more about them in the future. The Usos come in and talk about the tag team match they're going to have with the Mysterios for the belts. And we get that. All right, that's where I ended off. All right, so then after that, we go to a promo from Seth Rollins. Get a recap of what happened at SummerSlam with Riddle, beating him up and then hitting the curb stomp again. And you hear Mike Cole's like, he's going to break his neck! So Rollins is in the ring. He's all happy and everything. He's all a celebration. He's like, now that I'm done with Riddle, I'm going to focus on Roman Reigns and the Undisputed title. I'm like, good. Go there. Get out of Riddle's hair. Blah, 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 blah. He makes fun of Randy, who's out with a career-threatening injury. Blah, blah. And then the Street Profits come out. They start making fun of Seth. Montez Ford's like, hey, didn't you lose to the guy, to Cody, who had only one boob? Really? So Rollins like, well, I was like, I would love the curb stomp both of you, but I don't have a partner right now. So Dog's like, okay, we're going to have rock, paper, scissors, and one of us is going to fight you right now. So they're about to do that, and then Montez Ford grabs the fucking referee. He's like, get in the ring, asshole! So they start the match. They had a very good match. Back and forth they went. Rollins hits the buckle bomb into the Falcon Arrow. Little paradox a little there for a near fall. Rollins goes for a frog splash and missed it. Then Montez Ford goes up. He tries for the frog splash from the heavens and missed, which allows Rollins to hit the stomp 1, 2, 3. Pretty damn good match. And that's all I gotta say about that. Afterwards, Dawkins saves Montez Ford from getting another curb stomp. So probably see Seth Rollins versus Angelo Dawkins next week, and nobody gives a shit match. So we get that. Alright, then we get a long-as-fuck video about Roman surviving Brock Lesnar in that last man standing match, where we saw Brock come out to the ring on a tractor. Then he picked up the ring, which is still sick. And then the commentary says we're going to see some exclusive footage, which basically shows the aftermath of what happened after, where Brock gets up out of the debris and everything. Roman goes to the back. And then Brock gets in the broken ring and just like puts on his cowboy hat and just like goes, "Hi, bye, Brock." You know? That was fun. We'll get that. All right, then we go to Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Which was okay, nothing great. Control comes out and calls a double disqualification. That's it. Then we get a big ass 3-on-2 beatdown, and then Bianca Belair comes out for the save and runs Control off to the crowd. And then Bianca is on the mic and says, "I want one of you one of you women right now, later on tonight." And then we just see Io go like one of those really creepy faces, like, "Me fight you now." And then that's it. So we got Io Shirai or Io Sky against Bianca coming up a little bit later. Got that. All right, then we go to our next triple threat match: Ciampa versus Dolph Ziggler and Chad Gable. Oh, thank you. Pretty decent match. Miz was at ringside. Pretty nice finish. Ciampa's running knee is counted into Chaos Theory by Gable. With Ziggler, and then Ziggy grabs the zigzag at the same time. Ouch. And gets a near fall on Gable. Ziggler then gets knocked to the outside. And then Ciampa hits the fairy tale ending 1, 2, 3 on Chad Gable. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. He faces AJ Styles a little bit later on to see who faces Lashley next week for the U.S. title. Got that. It was a pretty decent match. Not a great match, but still, got that. All right, then we got to look back at Edge being thrown out of Judgment Day and then returning with his Brood-type entrance. Through the fire. Through the fire and the flames return. Okay, Dragon Force. Great band, by the way. Come back at SummerSlam, cost them the match against the Usos. Was it against the Usos? That was like the Mysterios, maybe. Can't be the Usos. So what's that? Alright, then Edge comes out. This time with his rated R Superstar theme, Metal Lingus by Alter Bridge, which I was like marked out for. And then I think it was Greg Rome, the announcer, doing the Tony Kimmel type impression. You can't do it like Tony Kimmel. The rated R Superstar Edge Sting. So Edge apologizes to the fans for how he was treated. He says, I gotta be honest, I was an asshole. Well, were you an honest asshole? Like I am? What is? Talks about his intentions with the Judgment Day. He wanted to help some underutilized wrestlers under his tutelage for 30 some odd fucking years. And then he got put on the shelf. Now he's back and he promises to end Judgment Day. So, see what happens with that. All right, after that we get the Mysterios with a promo with I think Kevin Patrick. They're ready to win the tag team belts, which they're not gonna win. Then we get Sarah Schreiber in the gorilla position with Bayley, Io, and Dakota Kai. You know, Bayley's like, these people, these idiots went downhill and they needed their role model back. I guess talking about the ratings. So it's like, you guys needed me back, so I'm back. And I brought two people that really need no introduction. And then Dakota Kai's like, we know how to play the game. So a lot of people on Twitter were like, oh my god, they sucked Triple H off to get on the main roster. I'm like, shut the fuck up, morons. And then Io saying, Bianca, I'm going to kick your ass. It is what it is. Yeah, that was loud. Stupid motorbike, 4 o'clock in the morning. That happens because I don't have, instantly, I had my window was open, so. Because I'm trying to get the cool air from outside. 7 degrees outside. But in here it's like 85. Crazy. I don't have insulation in my house, so it's like when it gets in the summer, when it gets really hot outside, it gets even hotter in here, even with the air conditioning blasting. And I have to turn off my heat. I have a heat switch goes underneath the basement. It's like the heat from the basement. I had to turn that off, but it's still hot in here. No wonder I'm so fucking sick half the time. But it is what it is. But yeah, that was annoying, that stupid motorbike. That happens all the time around my area and where my mom lives too. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, a freaking moronic idiot on a moped or on a electric scooter or a motorbike comes down the block. I'm like, trying to sleep, asshole! Or trying to watch a movie. Whatever. Yeah, it was annoying. But whatever, we move on. So yeah, then we get the Io and Bianca. Great match. Great. I was really nervous that Bianca would get the win and Io's fucking main roster debut gets fucked up like every other NXT person that comes up on their debut. Fucked up Keith Lee. Killer Cross, everybody else. But anyway, match is going on. Bianca looks like she's about to win the match. She goes for the handspring moonsault, but Io got her legs up. And then we got a distraction by referee distraction, which lets Dakota Kai grab Bianca's leg. And then Asuka and Alexa Bliss come out. We're out. They get on the apron, and then they get in the ring. We have a big cat fight between all 6 ladies. And then match ends in no contest, so at least Io didn't lose. But you put on a great match. But probably got a 6-woman tag team match next week. But great match. After the match, the referees and agents have to pull them apart. The fans are like, yes! I was just waiting for Asuka to turn. I know it's going to happen. Asuka's going to turn on Alexa Bliss and Bianca. Get in this big female faction that Bayley has called Control, which is like the female NWO. Sorry to say it's going to be like that. So Bayley's going to be with Asuka, Io, and Dakota Kai. Oh, I would love to see Io and Asuka team up. It would be like watching the Black Lotus tribe all over again in Lucha Underground. Oh, Kyrie will be. I hope Kyrie comes back. But now she's fighting in Japan, in Stardom, with some other woman named Poi, called the Sky Pirates. Weird name. Weird. It's weird. It's weird. But it is what it is. And we get that. So great match. Just I knew that it was going to end in chaos. So probably 6-woman tag team match next week. Move on. Then we go to the back with Kevin Patrick talking to the Miz and Tommaso Ciampa. Miz is all fired up and everything. Ciampa then stops him and says, "Shut up, Miz!" Talks about Logan Paul being an asshole. Ciampa's ready to crush AJ for the title shot, and basically for helping Paul at SummerSlam. Okay, whatever. I didn't get that. Whatever. Anyway. Alright, so then we get the Ciampa and AJ for the shot at the US title next week. Miz is in Ciampa's corner. Booker T on commentary. Pretty decent match. They go outside and both get sent over the timekeeper's area. And then Ciampa gets in, and then Miz tries to steal the win by grabbing AJ's foot, but AJ somehow gets out of it and gets in just in the nick of time. But then Ciampa hits the running knee right into the fairy tale ending. 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom. Ciampa gets the win. Pretty decent match. And now next week he will face Bobby Lashley for the United States title. Is he going to win? No. But at least he gets a title shot. Well, you know, he's Triple H's boy and everything, but there's no way he's going to beat fucking Lashley. It'll be nice, but I don't think he's going to win. Move on. So you know, Bobby Lashley, he cuts a promo saying he's ready to defend against Ciampa, and he'll do it every week if he has to. That's a fighting champion. There you go, Bobby. Good job. So, good job. So maybe, I tell you, they're going to start making these belts mean something now. Especially the nicest title. Maybe the Intercontinental title will be defended every week, like with Walter. But we'll see what happens on SmackDown. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we? Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening, the Unified Tag Team titles, the Usos taking on the Mysterios. Pretty decent match. Back and forth. They go. Usos go for a 1D, gets broken up. Then, they get to hit the 619 into the frog splash by Dominic. Goes for the cover, and Jay just made the save at 2.999999995. And then Ray and Jay, and it rhymes, are both taken down, which leads Jimmy to catch Dominic on top. But Dominic takes him down, goes for the 619, Jay goes back in, and then they hit the 3D or the 1D. Bing, bang, boom, 1, 2, 3. The Usos retain the tag team belts that they'll never lose because there's no tag teams to lose to. Who? We're going to beat them. I don't know. So that's that. So the Usos retain. Match was pretty damn... It was decent. It was good. But that's it. And we move on. Alright, after that, the Usos leave because they don't have to do anything else. And then the Judgment Day come out from the crowd. Jump the Mysterios, beat them down 3-on-2, and then beating down Ray, and about to do some damage to Ray while Dominic has Rhea Ripley's legs around his neck. Fuck you. And then Edge Justin comes out for the save, beats up on Damian Priest and Finn Balor, but then he goes for the spear on Finn Balor, but then Rhea Ripley was on the outside, shoves Dominic out of the way, and Edge spears him in half. Basically almost killed Dominic. And that's it. And then Ray was on the outside, and then he sees what happened, he gets in the ring, and he's like looking at Edge, like, what happened? I didn't mean to do it. And then and then that's it. Judgment Day leaves, and then we see at the end, medics come looking at Dominic, and then Ray comes in. He's like, "What happened? Are you okay, Dominic?" And Dominic's like, "You asshole! Damn it! You're not my father." He didn't say that. I got no ribs. So Dominic was like out of it. He's like probably got broken ribs, probably a broken sternum too. I don't know, but freaking Edge cut him in half. So I don't know what's gonna happen next week. But I think it's leaning to Edge versus Finn Balor at Clash of the Castle. And possibly, maybe soon, Dominic's eventual heel turn. And yeah, he will be turning heel. And probably joining up with Judgment Day. Which will suck, but what are you going to do? I mean, going to be a 4-on-2? Who's Edge going to get to face them? It's going to be Edge and Rey Mysterio and 2 people from NXT? Probably. Who? I don't know. Have to get one guy and a girl, but who's the girl gonna be? Don't know. Anyway, so that ends Monday Night Raw, and that ends this fucking video at 4:06 in the morning. God damn. We had fun, though. We had fun talking, Real Guys for Rally and his gigantic comments of doom. But it is what it is. But if you didn't like it, I don't give two shits. You stayed with me for the whole thing? Great. If you didn't, too bad. Because you still watched and gave me a view, you three assholes. But it is what it is. Because I know you clipped half of it. Because you love me so much. I can't wait to see your videos. That'll go down pretty soon. But I digress. And that's pretty much it. Alright, that's it. So my final rating for Raw, 6.5 out of 10 stars. Wasn't that bad. And we'll see what happens this Friday night on SmackDown. See what Triple H does on SmackDown this Friday night. And that's it. Tomorrow night, NXT should be a great card. We got the Fatal 4-Way for the women's tag team belts. See who wins that. I'm hoping it's Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. If not, probably be Toxic Attraction again. Or whoever else is in it. I think it's Valentina Ferraz and the other chick. And Tatum Paxton and Ivy Nile might win it. They were rumored, spoiler, were supposed to win it, but I don't know if they're going to pull the trigger with that or not. I don't think. We'll have to see. And then they're going to have a tag team title match between the Creed brothers taking on, hey, my cousin, Tony D'Angelo, and Stax, Lorenzo, for the tag team belts. Should be a decent match. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Braun Breaker's supposed to be on the show, probably doing another segment with JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin, leading into their match at NXT Heat Wave. I think it's coming up in 2 weeks. So that's the August the 16th show. That's going to be the next actual event, not a takeover per se or anything like that. They're thinking about doing a pay-per-view the same day as All Out, which I think is stupid. But we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. But yeah, NXT Heat Wave 2 weeks from tomorrow night. See what happens, what more matches will be announced. We already got Braun Breaker and Jordan Devlin for the NXT World Title. Mandy Rose versus Zoe Stark for the Women's Championship. And we'll see what other matches get announced for that show in 2 weeks. And then we'll get there and that's it. So we'll see what happens with that. Then got Dynamite on Wednesday. Should be a great show. And SmackDown and a live Rampage this Friday night. Should be some good shit. Then Saturday night, Battle of the Belts 3, where Claudio Castagnoli will defend the Ring of Honor title. I forgot who he's facing. I think it's Takeshita, I think he's facing. I think it's Takeshita. That should be pretty good. As the third annual Battle of the Belts. It's taped, but still, I think it's at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. So be watching that and the Met game, because the second half of the Met game for the doubleheader with the Braves. First game's at 1, second game is I think at 7. So be watching the Mets game and Rampage. So we'll see what happens with that. Might do my Battle of the Belts review that night or maybe early Sunday, but we'll see what happens with that. But I'll be doing videos probably every day this week, and might take a day off. I don't know this week or not. If I do, it'll probably be either Thursday or Sunday. Probably be Sunday most likely, but we'll see what happens with that. And then next week, big week of wrestling content. Raw, NXT. Got my 13th anniversary video on next Tuesday, which is gonna be big. On the next episode of TSL, probably TSL 29. So we got that. So I hope everybody can join me for that show. We'll see what happens. And then next week's Dynamite, next week's SmackDown and Rampage, and all that stuff going into next weekend. And then we'll be doing some Prophecy Live videos next Saturday at Warriors of Wrestling Hit the Lights. Me and Nick will be there talking to the people. We'll be getting new people to join the Prophecy. We'll be doing some quickie live videos here and there, putting them up on the Peter Gilmore channel, so they can get 6,000 hits, hopefully. But yeah, me, Nick, and maybe Captain Lou will be there. I'm not sure if he'll be there or not. We'll be doing a video together, or just me and Nick are doing a video together. Might get Shane Fair at Intermission, just to do another video. Or I might just do a video during either the pre-show or during intermission, just showing the crowd and everything. not too long. Just I'm not gonna do a really long video. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit with my phone. Just walking around, just watching everybody. Even though I might get copyrighted or might get yelled at by Joey B or the wrestlers themselves. What are you taping me for? Then I have to cut that out of the video or delete the video and then do another one. But I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be okay next Saturday night. And then August 20th, we'll be doing another Prophecy Live video. Me and Nick will be there. Maybe Joey will be there, part of the crew. Mikey Mittens will not be at those events. Sucks. So I'd love to get him to do a Prophecy Live video with me. So, but I will get him eventually when I see him next. I'll say, hey, can we just do a quick video? I want to get the Interstate Gigolo. The death match god, or not, he's not like God, but I want to get the ever popular Mikey Mittens on my show, and then put it up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Well, I'll see if I can put it on Instagram because depending on how long it is. But I will put the link to it on Facebook and Twitter when I do that with Mikey Mittens in the future. That's it. All right, my battery's about to go, so I gotta go. So. Thank you all for watching. Go to sleep, everybody. It's 4:12 in the morning, so I'm going to go to sleep now. I'm wired. I can stay up all fucking the rest of the night into the morning when the sun comes up, but I want to try to get a couple hours sleep because I got to get up in the morning for work because I got a meeting at 1 o'clock, so I got to clock in at 11 so I can do whatever I got to do to set up for the meeting and everything, and then do my job, and then do my job for most of the afternoon. And then have lunch, and then I gotta do a couple of errands after that. After work, I gotta do some errands and get ready for NXT. Maybe Issa will be back doing her NXT watch along. If not, probably Wednesday, because she just got back from Nashville, Tennessee. Because she had to go from Tennessee to Puerto Rico. So hopefully I get to talk to her tomorrow. And we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you to Real Guys for coming on. And anybody else who watched, thank you for the free view, assholes. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. 6.5 out of 10 stars for a pretty decent, solid Raw tonight. I think Hunter's going to do some great things with Raw and SmackDown, and hopefully NXT in the future. And just going to go along with the ride. The new era has begun. And we'll see what happens with that. So, thank you all for watching. Check out my first video of the day on the Peter Gilmore channel as well. Link will be in the description box. And that's it. So, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. I bid you adieu. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoon. And if you're not down with that, you mindless fucks, it's too bad because you can't do one single solitary thing to our faces or on this fucking platform or in real life. Because we're the prophecy, we're the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you're nothing to us. Because if you're not down with that, the greatest catchphrase in all of YouTube, you're not down with the prophecy, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Good night, everybody. Stay dry. It's going to be a hot one tomorrow and most of the rest of this week. So, stay cool. Drink a lot of water or Gatorade or whatever you're going to be drinking the next few days here in the Northeast. As summer continues on. It's going to be a hot one. It's supposed to rain really bad here on Friday into Saturday and part of Sunday. So that maybe that doubleheader might not happen on Saturday. They might play a doubleheader Sunday. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'll be here the rest of the week. All the way up until Saturday. Most likely. With great wrestling content on my channel. So hit that bell and subscribe to all my channels right now. Or whenever you get up today. If you get up, wherever you may be, if you get up, subscribe to my channels. And I'm telling Peter Gilmore sent you. And thank you for your support and everything like that. Okay, I'm going to shut up before my battery dies and I can't get this video up. So, thank you all for watching. I see you guys tomorrow for NXT. And until then, fuck you, haters. Because you can suck our fucking cocks. They're large. So, thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace, bitches.